Sixscalemafia's tales from the dark side, where legends never die, and the Helldivers ride. Till dawn, chrome reflections, war begun. Hell diving straight into the sun. Behind enemy lines of time and space, collector shrines, the dead we face. VHS ghosts whisper through the wires, where fortune flame baptized in fire. From a time long forgotten, flash pop the battle cries under cosmic smoke and static skies. Demons crawl through mirrored screens and we pose like gods in shattered dreams. You're welcome to the dark side. Saturday Night Alive. Sixscalemafia, we keep the vibe. From the 80s chrome to the 90s grind. We bend time, baby, frame by frame, divine. No tales from the dark side, where the legends never die. Past and future collide on this cosmic ride. Hell diving, storming through the fire. We battle our demons and never tire. Predator stalk in acrylic haze. Metal saints lost in pixel blaze. Arcade angels with plastic blades, fighting through hell where memory fades. Behind the lines where darkness calls, the shelves stand tall like sacred walls. Every pose a war, dropping into the battlefield where warriors trained and collectors shine.
Fighting dragons, the wheels unwind. No escape, only time. Through blood and steel, we take the fight.
Saturday night, the dark side's
What's up, everybody? Anthony here, Sixscalemafia, man. We are on Tales of the Dark Side 195. Holy shit, what a week, man. What a week. What a week. Mid-March. We mid-March. Friday the 13th was yesterday. That's right. Jesus Christ, dude. Exposed joints, AI photos, Ryan Reynolds, fucking Matrix Neo. Holy shit. All week, man. I've heard nothing but fucking. Anyway, we got a lot to talk about tonight. So I got CT and Hector with me, maybe a couple more people. We shall see. Before I bring everybody in, though, let me say what's up to a few of y'all in the chat. As always, my friends. GGD, what's up, my man? I was about to get that Neo, but I heard NR is supposed to do one from the first movie. If so, I'd rather have that version and buy NR. You know, that is a possibility, but I don't honestly, I don't know. I don't know if they are doing it or not, but that's the one I really want. But anyway, appreciate you coming, brother. Brian Hepburn as well. What is up, dude? We got Keith in the house as well. What's up, dude? What's up? Hector backstage. Yo, what's up? Yo, yo, yo. Well, he didn't say what's up, but he did in spirit. Mark as well. What's up, my man? How you doing? Hey, collectors. Charlie Unicorn. I'm so early. Mafia's late. You're like 2 minutes early, bro. The fuck, man. Freaky, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? Funky as well, my man. What is up, peeps? Toyvox as well. Jared, what's good, dude? What's up? What's up? DK, what's up, man? Liking the time change so I can be here on time. Well, okay, so real quick, I just want to let me preface this before we get into this, is that I don't change time zones, right? So what ends up happening is that you guys all went forward like last week or two, an hour, mostly, right? And I don't. And so I was like, well, let me, you know, I always stream at 6, like in the winter, but then I was like, you know what, this time around, let me stream at 5 my time, because I was always just streaming my time, period. I don't give a shit. I don't change times. Why should I? Then I thought, well, it's probably easier for everybody else, whether on the panel or you guys watching, that, not going another hour ahead is even later. So here we are, man. Here we are. We're going to talk about some joints tonight. Yeah, we are as well, my friend. Yeah, rip one for the homies. So who else up in the house, man? Pedro as well. What is up, dude? How you doing, man? Mitchell Lawrence as well. What's happening? What's good to you? Leo, my man. I sent you a link, dude, if you want. I don't know if you're, up to it or not, but Astrum has this fucking, come on, man. That shit is funny, dude. Who else we got up in here? Mike Favela as well. What's up, man? Hey, everyone. It's all good, Mafia. We know you're somewhat new to YouTube. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out, man. Still trying to figure it out. What else we got in here? E-Man, what's good? How you doing, my friend? Thanks for coming as well. Damn it, Spock as well. What's up, man? Weekend highlight. Let's go, collectors. Appreciate it, my man. Steven Lawrence as well. What is up, my dude? CT, of course. We talk here in just a second, man. Of course. Adam 112, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? Happy Saturday, everyone. I just got the Hot Toys Scorched Xenomorph, and she's a beauty. Hope all is well. Yeah, dude, it is. We're gonna talk about that. Congrats, man. One of the best pieces, dude. Let's get what's up, my man. Hey, you all as well. What's up, dude? Ree, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Sick intro. Appreciate it, bro. Hope you're doing well, man. I see you doing your TikToks and stuff, man. All the music, man. Fucking, I love that, man. That's awesome, dude. Tompo as well. What's up, my dude? How you doing, man? We were just talking on Discord, but hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, dude. Headbangers Ball. Old school, man. Old school, dude. Moose as well. What's up, man? Hello, community connectors. I got 2 Scorched Xenomorphs arriving Monday. Universal Soldier figures tomorrow. That's pretty badass, man. Grats, dude. So hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, dude. Well, look, who doesn't love death metal, man? AJ Grusa, what's up, my man? How you doing, brother? As well, dude. Who else do we have in here before we kind of get into it, man? I do love exposed joints. I don't have a problem with it, man. So anyway, Sinister, what's up, my man? Long live Factory. Silver Surfer kicks ass, man. Hell yeah, dude. I concur. Keith says my wife just got Beetlejuice from Hot Toys, and she loves it. This is her 3rd figure and loving it. Oh shit, congrats, dude. Well, be careful, that's a slippery slope, man. So man, what's up, man? How you doing as well, man? What's up, panel and chat? Must say I love that thumbnail. I'm here for the whining and crying. I know, man. It is fucking, it's something, dude. And look, no knocks to you guys, but all right, we'll talk about it. Nightmare, what's up, my man? How you doing as well, dude? Thanks for coming as well, dude. Yes, hit the like and notification button if you guys are appreciating it, man. So also, what is absolutely fuck YouTube and their ads on live streams? Had to watch ads before it started. Literally 1.5 in, and they're already feeding. Fuck, man. Sorry, man. I don't know if there's a setting that they've changed that I need to fuck with or not, but let me. I'll look into it, man. Because that is kind of dumb that they do that, man. So Music and Collectibles, what's up, my man, as well, dude? And Freaky's ripping into my Xeno right now. Well, hell yeah, dude. Well, hey, man, without further ado, I was just saying how much I hate that phrase. Let me bring in Hector and CT. What's up, guys? What's good, dude?
Without further ado, really? That was like, oh, that's what you ended on. I hate that.
I know. That was like inside joke. They didn't know, but like I literally just said that. I was like, I know, I hate that thing. And anyway, how you guys doing, man?
Awesome, man. Excellent.
Good, man. True death metal, not that deathcore crap.
Yeah. Well, wait, some deathcore is okay.
Yeah, I guess, man. It's all the same little blast beats and breakdowns and shit. It's just.
Yeah, it is. There is kind of a repeat formula there, but you know, metal's metal, dude. Sometimes I'd rather hear that than pop. But anyways, I'd
rather hear that than country music. That's for sure.
Yeah, I guess you're right, man. Yeah, not a big fan of country. Some maybe, but anyway, we are totally off topic. But no, but how are you guys, man? Everybody's doing good. Good Saturday.
Yeah, man. Getting ready to kick some ass and talk some babies.
Kick some ass.
Yeah, I needed this weekend. It was a long week, man. Long week, and just kept not really in tune with the community as much this week because of work. But I would try to, dive in there. I know you had your interview. Good interview. Congratulations again on that one. And but yeah, man, it was like man, don't hit me with them negative vibes, man. It was everywhere I went. It's man, you can almost write it on the calendar and set your clock. Every time Hot Toys shuts down, every time they take New Year's off, they only drop a couple things and something happens, man. Something happens. We just the trolls come out. We become super picky, and there just seemed like there was a lot of that. So I can't wait. Someone put a post. I forget what group it was. It was a Facebook post. I'm old school, so I'm always on the Facebook. But someone put a post. It's like, are you like me? Do you go ahead when as soon as you wake up, the first thing you look at is the Hot Toys Facebook page? And I'm like, man, that's me. It's the last thing I look at, before I go to bed to see if anything came out. It's the first thing I look at. And I think we just maybe lose track of that. So when they shut down, I think something happens to people, dude. And you can almost write it on the calendar. And we'll be talking about this a year from now, guaranteed.
Oh, of course. Speaking of trolls, Rock'em Chris, what's up, dude? It's like, I know this fucking guy. Love you, Chris, man. Great. But dude, I agree. I don't know if there's something in the fucking air, the water. I don't know what's going on, man.
It's kind of funny. I mean, if you don't take it serious, if you can try not to take it serious and just watch it, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I know we're going to dive into it.
Yeah, man. We definitely are. That's right, man. The freaks come out at night. That's Houdini, bro. Yes, some of you too young to know who that is, but hell yeah, dude.
Well, the magician,
school, man. Nah, not Houdini with an H. Houdini. What's going on? Thank you for coming in tonight. The interview with Factory Entertainment was great. I do think the photography of their figures can be improved, but wishing them the best. I concur with that as well. And maybe I'll be able to, work with them a little bit on that. That'd be really cool. That's what I told them. I was like, hey, I don't mind doing that. So Mattel called. They want their Silver Surfer back. Here's another one. Bob Dylan.
There's their leader. There's their leader.
Yeah, man.
He has revealed himself early.
What's up, Bob, man? Thanks for coming, brother. Love you, man. Well, listen. Let's just talk about that then. I mean, there's a lot to talk about, and here I wasn't gonna bring it up right away, but let's do that. Let's do that, man. Let me move us around a little bit here. Nightmare says people go through withdrawals when Hot Toys does not announce or release a lot of stuff in a time frame.
Right.
That is true.
I absolutely agree. It is a thing. It's an actual thing.
It is, man. It is indeed. So, but hey, I'm gonna put a poll in the chat because I want to know. But obviously, as you guys can see on screen here, there is Hot Toys' announcement. Was that Thursday night of Silver Surfer CMS comic book line? Norrin Rad, dude. So I don't even know how I'm gonna write this poll, but let me just let me start with Hector, who doesn't normally collect this.
Right. Okay. My only issue with this figure really is just the price for what we're getting. But kudos to them for not doing another Iron Man, another Wolverine, or another hero that they already done. This is the first Silver Surfer. So I think it's pretty cool just for that. It is essentially just a true type body, like just nickel plated and stuff like that. So I just think 255 is a little bit too much for something like this, but it's pretty cool, man.
It is indeed pretty cool. I was expecting a little bit more, but then I remember you don't really collect these. But it is. I mean, I think it's fucking cool, man. But as I'm looking through here and talking to the chat and messing with this poll, CT, my man, look, you and I, like, we know who this is. We're comic heads. I haven't really talked to you too much about this. I want to make that clear before we get into this or the chat. We haven't really talked about this, me and him. So he may like it, he may hate it. I don't know.
I can't give you my answer without opening with the friggin' poetic justice of when this fucking dropped, okay? Because I had been just through listening to grown men turn into fucking babies over, oh God, I keep forgetting their name.
Factory Entertainment?
Factory Entertainment. I'm literally writing it down. They're new. I'm sorry, kids. It's a thing when you get older. But Factory Entertainment, grown men turning into fucking babies over, because they're not getting their goddamn Hot Toys fixed. And I understand that. But for Christ's sakes, these guys, come on, man. You do an interview with these guys, right? They come on, they want to talk. Everyone's crazy. And I get it. In this community, we are like 6 scale. We collect it because we love detail. We have an eye for the detail, and that like no other community, not like comic books or anywhere else. And we all love to be the guy to catch, ooh, look at this and look at that. And I said it first and all of that. But holy shit, was that on display this week? And these guys, you got to give them credit. Anyways, we're gonna get back. I got to get back to that. I'm gonna circle back to that.
No, we'll circle back to that.
I will circle back. But my point is, after watching all that shit, look at the joints. Oh my God, the joints. Oh, the joints. Why can't we have seamless? And by the way, he had great fucking answers if anybody was goddamn listening, but they weren't. They were too busy throwing their fucking temper tantrums, right, to listen to what this guy had to say, right? But look at the joints. Look at the joints. And what the hell does Sideshow drop? I mean, what the hell does Hot Toys drop? What do they drop? Oh, it was fucking beautiful. It was poetic fucking justice. There it is in all your glory. Fucking Hot Toys is king. Hot Toys is the best. And they are, I think. But I'm not so fucking myopic to say, come on, guys. Seriously, here it is. Even Hot Toys will do it. Now, your answer. Yes, I'm fucking ordering this. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. And I think that's going to be the theme of the night. That is pretty much the theme of the night of pretty much whatever you're gonna pull up. It's not quite exactly what I want, but god damn it, they're making it. They made it, and I'm on board with it, and I'm behind it, and I'm gonna voice my what the hell's Bob saying? Where the seamless Hano Iron like that. Oh, okay. It's not okay. That's different. That what they did with that Iron Man, you could put that metal flake into the paint, and you can get to a metal look, right? You can get to Iron Man. I think you can get to Colossus, but if you want that Silver Surfer mirror shine, you need this. What are they? Electroplating process, right?
Yeah.
That's what needs to happen here. So I think it would look like the and Bob, we went back and forth. It's coming. The pewter surfer. It wouldn't have that
Right.
metallic shine. He would look metal and he would have a metal-like shine, but he would not have this. And for Christ's sakes, you're all professionals, or you should be by now. Learn how to pose this thing, man. Hide some of those joints. Use that surfboard. Get creative, for Christ's sakes. The ab is troublesome, but you need that ab crunch to pose him on this surfboard. Like, to get into those surfer poses, he's got to be able to articulate. So even if you go silicone, Bob, even if it was seamless, Bob, you lose articulation, man, and you're not going to be able to get them in those poses. So I don't know what the answer is, man. I know I want better.
Sure.
That's why we pay them the big bucks, right? That's why we pay them the big bucks, so they will figure it out. Funky Cold, I was talking to him, Santa. He had some good ideas, maybe some power pose, like where you change them at the torso or something like that. So you have a handful of selected poses. And we're going to remember that. It's going to come up later, kids. Selected poses.
Yeah.
All right?
No, it will.
And thinking about a figure and thinking about what poses you might want them in or what a company might want them in. Remember, write it down. Get your notebooks. That's going to come up later and on the fucking test at the end of the show.
Yeah, man. Look, Leo, man, was exactly, bro. This was like, I'm with you. I agree with what you're saying, bro. 100%. And I knew. See, I wasn't sure, Leo. I texted you too because I was like, yo, like, come on. Like, we know, and we got. Look, and I get it's not gonna be for everybody, dude. But this is comic book, man. It's not rad, dude. So it's like,
Bob,
fuck yeah.
Bob's being Bob. Bob always wants better. He always looks at a figure and he's like, boop. He sees it's the flaw, the weakness, whatever. This would look better. Rooted, moving eyes, seamless wrist. This, he's always gonna come to the table for the most part with that, and that's what I expect. But I just don't know. I don't know how you get this done. I think it looks fucking great. Okay, maybe not great.
Yeah,
it looks really good.
But yeah, it looks really good.
It looks. I'm trying to be honest here. It looks really good, right? Because there is good to great, right? Can you move this to great? Yes, you can move this to great. So maybe right. But as I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, the light, the reflections, that really looks goddamn good. And in a display surrounded with Marvel figures, dude, you can get away. You can hide those joints. This thing is gonna look awesome. Now, I'm all for. Don't get it twisted. Don't get me twisted. Speak up and let Hot Toys know, what we want. That we want better. I don't know why this isn't a Hano figure too. Someone else has brought that up. And I
they're
think
dead.
that's a good point too. I think you could move this line closer towards Hano. Definitely let them know, because in the end, we ran into this with Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah.
We hit this with Spider-Man 29. And Hot Toys isn't like some of these other guys that will come in and sit down with Mafia and talk to us. You just fucking be rude little fucking children anyways, for fuck's sake, Doc Smizzle. We're going to get to you, my friend. We're going to get to you. Where was I?
You lost me for a second there, because I'm also
trying to
mad. I'm trying to read everybody's
reordering?
chats and fucking.
I'm spitting mad. But yeah,
I understand. But hold on. Let me say this. Let me say, yeah. Oh yeah. That's what we need. More juice. So I agree on just about everything you said, except I think I would prefer Hot Toys to do this over Hano. And the reason I say this is because, Hano figures are cool. They are. And obviously they're more affordable, right? I mean, a little bit of an argument there, but they are less money. But they're also a little bit less quality. And I can see where people be like, well, Hano should do this because it's just like an action figure and whatever. But the thing is this gonna be a recurring theme tonight, I know, is that this is kind of, for me, like, I'm gonna wait and see how this is in hand, because their CMS lines are pretty fucking rad, Hot Toys, so I don't know how this is gonna feel. Is this gonna be like super lightweight? Is it gonna have some weight to it? Is it gonna be very like are they ratcheted? Are they, probably not. It looks like single, but I mean, like, either way, like, I don't know until it's in hand, but I like the CMS line that they've done. I don't think I have any DC CMS right now, but like all the Marvel stuff that I do have, I love in the CMS line. So it's like, yo, let's see how this works, man.
Do you have any other Silver Surfer images? Do you have like the cover images or?
I'm only on Facebook.
Oh yeah,
right now.
Okay, like that right there.
That's similar.
Take note, kids. Get your little friggin' notebooks out and burn this image right here into your fucking memory. Okay. All the ones crying about fucking AI and shit like that. Okay. Just take a fucking mental snapshot here, will you? Please click.
Shout out to the base that it comes with.
Well, yeah, I mean, definitely that's a bit doctored there, of course. But let me see what else we're talking about here in the chat. I have arthritis just looking at those joints. Hey, I know it's not going to be for you, bro. I know you want fucking Shia LaBeouf or whatever her name is.
Oh my!
I get that, but like for us, comic heads, and I don't mind this, dude. I don't mind this. I think this is going to look pretty badass on.
Look, I want better.
On the shelf.
I want better. I don't know how. I would scream for it. I would ask for it, but I don't know what the answer is to get that finish right, and the posability that you want to achieve. I don't know what the answer is. Right? Maybe they'll come back with something that we don't know. But I don't want the goddamn pewter surfer, man. I want that finish. I want that mirror finish. And look, Bob's not wrong, man. I mean, it is a large Legends figure, man.
I know. I mean, but it's fucking dope, man. I mean, I know. Speaking of Bob, dude, thanks, brother, man, for the 10, dude. I appreciate it, man. CT's commentary tonight is seamless and also so articulate. Oh, with the zingers, bro. I appreciate you, Bob, man. Love you, man. Look, and I get it. It's not going to be for everybody, guys. I know this, right? I mean,
this thing's got more joints than P-Rock.
Yeah, man. I mean, it is, bro. I mean, but for a lot of us, man, we're cool with this, man. And I respect everybody, man. It's there's so much out there that you guys can always just skip stuff, man. I mean, if there's something you don't like, I do it all the time. So, but like for me, I'm like here's the thing, man. Like if you don't like it, then don't maybe not complain about it. I mean, that's how I look at things. Maybe that's just my view, but like this Silver Surfer comes out. I fucking love Silver Surfer. I think this is badass. It's a comic book. So I am like, oh, I want to get this. And I know, like CT saying, I mean, what can they really do on this to make it look, you know, how maybe we perceive it in our heads, right? But Hot Toys got 25 years of experience. Yes, sometimes they make mistakes and they listen to the community when applicable, right? The 2099 Spider-Man case in point. But I'm sure they think about these things, right? And they're like, hey, this is probably the best way to do this, you know? And we may not agree with that, but my point is like, I think this is cool, so I want to pick it up. But if I had no interest in this figure, as I suspect 70% of you in the chat do not by your vote, then it's like, why complain about it then? You know what I mean? Like if you are not into it and being like, oh, these fucking joints and but you know, like, and I get it, but it's like, if you're not in it, you know what I mean? You're not in it. Now the people who are in it and may be like, yo, you know, I kind of wish it was like this, but it's still Silver Surfer. It's still pretty cool, man. So anyway, that's my very mild rant. I just, you know, I mean, I think it's fucking cool. Can they have maybe done things better? No doubt they probably could have, but I don't know. I don't know what they could have done. This might be their best method, you know, for all I know. What do you guys think, man?
I had the Toy Biz Silver Surfer from back in the day, and this is what it brings me back to that, like having that figure. So I think it's cool.
I do too. I mean, I do too. So it's very similar. And you know, I know a couple of you guys are wondering too, is it gonna chip, or you know, I don't know. I suspect no, unless you're dropping it a lot. But the only thing I could be somewhat concerned about is maybe if you're posing him a lot of articulation in the elbows and the knee joints, will it start to scratch, you know, those areas? I don't know. Again, this is one of those, I got to see it in
be like
hand.
a chrome trooper, man. You know, it's going to be a nightmare, obviously, with fingerprints. It's going to be a nightmare for pitchers because of the joints and because of the mirror finish of not getting yourself in the goddamn pitcher because it's a mirror.
Right.
And so, and kudos to them for getting the pitches that they did. I just, it's like as a fan type of thing, you know, and like I said, it's kind of going to be the theme for the night for me, you know. There are definitely things I can say about everything that we're going to look at, but at the end of the day, you know, I want them, and I'm not going to wait, and I'm happy someone's making them, right? And I'm going to buy what I want, you know.
I understand that. I think that's what we all should do if we can afford it, right? Of course. Buy what you want. I mean, like, instead of, you know, just grabbing something because it's cool or this or that or the other. So yeah, Google says a lot of things, Moose. I mean, but I don't know, you know. I'm just saying, will it chip? I don't know. And I know I'm a little behind in the chat. Harry, what's up, brother, man? It's a great figure if it's $120. Look, I get it. It's not going to be, it's 200 and what, 55
bucks. Yeah. It's a little pricey.
It's a little pricey. That is not a concern really, but a criticism, right? It's 255. I haven't seen, even now, right, in 2026, I mean, what's Hot Toys cheapest? What's its bottom end? 220, 230, maybe. I don't even know if they're still doing that. Correct me if maybe a Trooper. I don't think so either. I don't think so, though. I don't think they're in that 230 range. Maybe one or two they've done. I don't fucking know. But yeah, of course. Look, these things are expensive, bro. I mean, it's not too crazy, I think, with what they've been charging, but yeah, I don't know, man. Mafia must not live in 2026. Everyone's angry at everything, bro, because nobody fucking gets laid or smokes weed. Like,
right?
chill out, guys. I get it. We're all passionate. Yeah,
Chill
beyond
out,
toys. I'm
dickwad.
just saying. I'm talking beyond toys, but like, chill, breathe in, and fucking, you know, like, skip,
Yeah, man.
skip it if you don't want it, man. You know, that's kind of how I look at it, man. So, and also, Dylan, what's up, man? You could not electroplate this figure if it were a seamless body. Yeah, that's
Unless
true.
it was a power
It would be
pose.
weird.
You could do it if it was a power pose and it wasn't moving. You know,
Also true. Also
you could
true.
do things like that if
Yeah.
that's what you want. And I don't know, maybe I might want that if I, you know, see what Hot Toys brings to the table. Like I've got
You've got
behind me one of my favorite pieces that Bob Dylan was nice enough to make happen, but the Tron figure is a power pose figure. And there's just and he knows it, obviously. He's lived it.
yeah,
I don't think there's another way they could have done it.
probably not.
You know, to make that Tron figure and have the light through the body, and you know, but they did what they had to do, and maybe that's what needs to happen here. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe they do a power pose, and it is all, you know.
But I like this, and I want to be able to pose him personally.
Right.
And, you know, we'll see what happens. I mean,
Nope. Write that down, kids. Write that down. I want to be able to pose him.
I do.
I want. Right. Okay.
I
good.
do. I mean, I don't want him to
Write
just
it
stand
down.
there, like, you know. So I don't know. But
Spoiled
Clone Trooper
little
77 is
brat. Write it
that's
down.
also a good point too, though, right? Community needs to speak up regardless if we were personally getting a figure to tell companies that we want
Yep.
for future figures, and that I get, but to see
100%
the
agree.
complaining, I think there's a difference. I guess
Okay,
maybe
so here's where I think me and you, I think we're agreeing, and I don't have a problem giving this feedback to Hot Toys, you know, in their Facebook group
Same.
when it comes out and about the joints and everything, right? We're gonna get into something else, and that was your interview, and when you had Barry on with Factory Entertainment, and I think, you know, there's voicing your opinion, right? And there's being fucking rude, man. There's being goddamn trolling, fucking rude when you have an opportunity to talk to somebody who is, if you fucking stop trolling for a minute, you would have heard he was very open-minded. He was open to everything that people were suggesting. They're trying to make their move into the 6-scale world, and they were open to it. They wanted the feedback.
yeah, it is.
I'm
That is
jumping
true.
ahead.
And yeah, we're jumping ahead a little, but we will. And yeah, Tova, it is magnetic, but
I'm jumping ahead.
no, I totally get it. Sinister, just wait until this comes out. The haters are going to disappear, just like the scenes.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Just like the Spider-Man 2099. You can't find that thing now. People didn't jump on board with it at first, and they didn't jump on board with it later. They didn't know what to fucking do. That it's giving me those vibes all over again. They may fix this, they may not, but I think people are going to regret not bringing this in. If you're a Marvel collector, you may or may not get. Everyone's like, oh, this means we're going to get the Silver Surfer from the Fantastic Four. Well, you might. Or you might not. If you don't fucking support this, you might not. You might not. Remember the Bat Missile? Remember the Bat Missile, everyone? I wanted the goddamn Bat Missile. Where's the Bat Missile now?
you
Too soon. Too soon.
you did too soon.
Too soon.
You didn't get it, man.
Yeah.
You didn't get it. So I
Yeah,
mean, it
because
is.
you guys
you know,
didn't fucking back that bullshit.
well, I'm not backing that bullshit. But
I
that's
wanted
that's
that
me.
fucking
I
thing
don't
gone.
need a bat dildo, but I understand the appeal. I know. Here we go. But I understand the appeal. It is cool. It is cool. But I think the problem, you know, we'll bring this back up. I think the problem with that, for me anyway, is that we have two companies. You have Jazz Inc. and you have Hot Toys reissuing their 89 Batmobiles. So you had two 89 Batmobiles hit the market, and a lot of people who like 89 bought that. And the big fans who could afford it also got the fucking Batwing. right? So you've got like Batmania going on right now, and then they drop that Bat missile, and most people are like, fuck, I have an 89 Batmobile now. This is great representation to go
True
with my Batman.
Fans wanted the Bat missile.
I mean,
True Batman fans
were
wanted the Bat
they
missile.
true Batman fans? I don't know. That's up for debate. I'm a true Batman fan of 89.
If you got the blue and gray,
if
you got the blue and gray Batman, you're a true Batman fan.
Yeah,
there we
so
go.
I
Which
don't.
Which
Flash
one?
one. The Flash one.
The WB 100?
Even
No,
more of
that's
a
the one-
Batman
that-
fan than I am.
Yeah, not that one. Yeah, you've got that one. That god awful Christian
What?
Bale.
Oh,
I know. I'm sorry.
All right.
That was rude of me. I know you like it.
Oh
But-
my.
Yeah, I just, I don't know, man. So
I don't think 255 is terrible.
no, I don't either.
Right,
And
I don't
Woodman, I
think-
was saying that too. I don't think you're gonna see this that bad on a shelf. I don't. I don't know what you guys think on that, but I
Well, I
think
mean,
it'll
it's
look okay.
255 plus everything over, so it could potentially almost reach maybe 280,
it could, but then we could say that for every fucking release.
right, of course, of
So
course.
that's hard to quantify, right? Where we have to go off that MSRP. Yes, we also have to factor in taxes, shipping,
Yeah.
tariffs. I get that. I do. I totally get it. I don't know what to say about it though, man. Other than, I did put a poll in the chat. We're already at 89 votes. Can we round it off to 100? Can 11 of you guys maybe put a vote in? And then I'll end this one because we're almost at 100 votes. And I get it. 11% of you so far, maybe 66. No, 22%. Yes. It's not going to probably be for everybody. I totally get that, dude. But I think it's pretty cool, man. After all, it is an action figure for posing. I mean, I think it's gonna be pretty dope, dude. DeGreat, what's up, man? Also true. People got the first Hulk right there, and he's fucking. I mean, yeah, he might not look as jointed up, right? But because he's got the pants and everything, but he does too. I mean, shit, dude, this fucking xenomorph is fucking joints everywhere. Which, by the way, the Scorch Xenomorph is fucking amazing. I don't normally like gush over a lot of figures, but in fact, we completely glossed over like
Figure of the year
this week, and
it's figure of the year.
Yeah. So let's take this opportunity to do things a little backwards before we move on, and maybe we can talk about what we did pick up this week briefly. Hector, you just got something in today, right?
Yes, I sure did. And it is apparently Robin couldn't make the truck over. Yeah, Clooney Batman. The journey is almost over. Well, yeah, pretty much almost over, folks, right here. This is the last of them.
I don't know why I don't have mine.
They know that's why. Yeah, dude. The face sculpts are great. I still have Batman Returns PTSD, so I'm gonna give it a few days before I move an arm, just kind of get used to my environment. But I don't think there would be any issues or anything because I've been futzing with these shoulder pleats and nothing's going on so far. So I think we're okay. But yeah, this thing, I don't know if this is like a low run or anything like that, but if it is, this is a sleeper, man, because this figure is awesome. And I can't wait to get Robin in, man. 9 out of 10.
Hell yeah, dude. I was, my dumb ass, I was like, I'll be able to get them later. And then they both waitlisted, and I was like, really? Fucking Batman and Robin? But they did. And so
worst
now
movie of the franchise.
I know. And I'm on the wait list because I wanted them, but it's just kind of a bummer, dude. I mean, I'll get them. So, anyway, Dylan, I get that they're kind of hidden, but they're still there, dude. Yeah. They're still there. My point is, I could be that guy where I'm like, I still see the joints, I don't like it, but I'm just saying there's a lot of figures like that. Jesus, like every fucking Predator. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. That's all I was saying. But yeah, CT, you got some stuff in too, didn't you?
Yeah. Speaking of which,
yeah.
I don't know if I can get it in there, but
He's so fucking big.
The camera, if I do this, okay. I'm asshole anyways, but
Yeah.
yep. So he came in, and obviously you can see Plo Koon over there too. So yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got him in too.
Man, yeah. This the Xenomorph, the box, right from the box, the packaging. And I know we're like, boxes, we just throw them away. This one is hard to throw away. It looks good. It's got like a foil.
Man.
The figure's great, man. I've got him crouched down, as you know. This is, he can get lower than this, but on the crotch grabber, it's about as low as you can get. So he stands, man, on with this display. He's about 18 inches high. So really big figure, but pose is awesome. The face grabber is fully articulable. All these legs close up, so you should be able to get this thing to wrap around someone's face, and the tail wraps and stays in place. So, yeah, love the display, love the figure, love the little accessory face grabber. Man, excited for Big Chap who's coming, and I think between these two, I'm good. Great.
Yeah. No, I'm with you, bro.
Plo Koon's looking awesome. I got his set up in his Clone War armor. Shout out to Dylan. Thanks. He was in his Jedi robe, and I didn't even realize that he had a secondary robe for his Clone Wars look and a belt. So he's like, yeah. So I had to go back, pull that out. It was those clips are a little pain in the ass to get that off. Those tiny, tiny clips, the ones that they push into each other. Ugh, not the clasp that hook, but they like push. Anyways, you gotta get like 5 of those off to get this on. But
Yeah.
love the figure. He looks great. So that's it for me, man.
Nah, he's rad, dude. You know what I'll do is I'm gonna let me see if I can. Whoa, yeah, no. What if I turn this in? And
You're doing some weird mic thing. You double micing or something.
It's 12-scale-mafia.
yeah, is my mic still on?
Oh, no,
Yeah, you just got to turn off the mobile one.
Here.
There we go.
Yeah.
Is that better now? Now I'm just
Yeah.
talking on the my phone.
Yeah.
All right. I know I'm doing weird shit right now, but can I double click this? So
Yeah, look how big this fucking guy is, man.
Yeah.
Like, fucking huge, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got him in. I mean, look how the alien warrior is so tiny in the bag by comparison. This thing is just a monster. So I got this one in. I put his face hugger in this egg. I thought that just was really cool.
That does
So-
look awesome, man. Coming
Yeah, I
right
was
out
like,
of you.
yeah, dude, he's just so
Can you-
badass.
Can you wrap that face hugger around any of your head sculpts?
Yeah, because all of the arms here are articulated, and
That's
then so
amazing.
is the tail,
Could
so
wrap
that
it
you
around.
can like wrap that around a neck or whatever, like throw it up over on one of these guys or whatever. So I might do that for some photos, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, pretty cool, man. And then I also got in the Artisan Spider-Man. Sorry, I got a little glare from the
Ooh,
light,
yeah.
but this guy's really cool, man. He's all lit up. I think you can see the lights. Yeah, you can see the lights on him. And the head sculpt's really good, dude. I think it's the same as the red and blue at the end of the movie, but they kind of damaged them up a little bit. But pretty awesome. So I got him up there with everybody, and yeah. Anyway, I'll switch.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. Figures. Yeah, man.
yeah.
Hopefully I'll
Sorry.
get my
There we go.
notice to it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's super cool, man. So I just kind of wanted to, I don't have him and my camera doesn't autofocus. So I'm like, I'm not going to, let me just jump on the phone really quick. I can do and show you guys. But yeah, it's very, very cool, man. Very cool. So Clone Wars Plo Koon, way to go, CT.
Yeah, that Clone Wars collection, man. Keep them coming. Buckle up. you know, when as soon as these guys come back, I have a feeling they're gonna hit us with a bunch of exclusives. You know, they're gonna want that cash up front. Probably hit us with like 3 exclusives.
They're definitely gonna do that shit, man. Totally. Mafia, is the Spidey worth it as an artisan with the short hair? In your opinion? My opinion is yes. I'm the kind of guy who I really like rooted hair. I don't care if it's short. I don't care if it's long. John Wick's a perfect example. His hair's not too long, and I wanted that artisan John Wick that's coming out. Like I like rooted hair. And yeah, I mean, looking at him, I'm just like, dude, it's fucking cool, man. But it's preference, right? Do you like rooted hair or do you prefer sculpted? So, you know, I don't know, but I think he's pretty awesome, dude. You know, yeah, he is really awesome. And yeah, Funky, he has completely different hair, but I think it's the same sculpt. As far as the red and blue suit is concerned, I think it's just painted different. So, but yeah, he's really freaking cool, man. So, oh, nice, dude. Nice, Charlie. I too have Agent Venom. That should be coming next week. So looking forward to that. I like the comic stuff, man, which kind of circles back to that, you know, I'm going to end this here, but that's going to what circles back to our Silver Surfer. I just like that, dude. So, you know, it is what it is, man. This is how they decided to do it. And we just, you know, we can talk about it and hey, maybe we'd like it this way or the other way. Totally get that. But this is what they got. And if this is how it comes out, I'm cool. I'm excited to get it. 3 more votes, guys. Can we get 3 more votes in the poll of the chat? And then we will be at 100 votes exactly. And then I'm going to end it. And then I'm going to move on to the next topic / complaint of the week, which is, well, hold on. I forgot. I didn't even send Jay the fucking link. He just texts me. He's like, I need the link. I'm playing my wrong intro. I'm forgetting people. Oh my God. I'm just so
you are new to this YouTube thing.
I am. I don't know how this thing works, man.
Subscribe to this man, guys. Let's get some into 1,000 subs.
Yeah, man. Please. Actually, I mean, I'm close to 20, man. So I do appreciate everybody, man. But like, I had to send Jay the link. 2 more votes. I'm, you know, if not, whatever, but I'm going to just try to leave it there until, 100 votes. Now I'm going to end it. Oh, wait, it was 100. No, there we go. There we go. There we go. I like that round number. So 10 of you, maybe, on Silver Surfer. 67 of you. That's why I like 100. No, not getting it.
A lot of no's.
23 of you are. So not bad. I mean, I get it. It's not going to be
23 true collectors. True.
No, I mean, yeah. So
true
fans. That may not want
that
it.
Sounds right. Those numbers.
That's right, Charlie.
Yeah. Those numbers all pan out.
They yeah, it sounds about right, you know. Okay, I'm gonna let Jay join here before I move on to the next topic because I don't want to like have him catch up on it. He's probably gonna join us here in just one moment. But yeah, dude, that's really cool, man. I'm excited. I forgot, when did it even say it was coming out? Was it like mid 27? I should have thought of this. The Silver Surfer. Yeah, I don't know. If anybody knows in the chat, maybe just drop it real quick. But or we can look it up. But Sinister says January 27. But
January through June. That nice 6 months cushion.
All right. January to June. Okay, thank you, Darth Malik, as well.
Hey,
hello there. Oh, you just happy today? I like to see that enthusiasm.
Yeah, just happy to be here, brother. Yeah,
me.
What's
too,
up,
man.
everybody? How you doing?
What's going on, man?
Doing good. Good to see
man.
you all,
good, dude.
Just over here building Terminator figures and Terminator fingers and shit.
Fingers, yeah. And, you know, I'm totally sorry. I don't know why I didn't send you the link. I was like, wait, I didn't send you the link. I know.
Building a shit.
Building
a Terminator arm. So yeah.
Dude, that's gonna be. I know you're having so much fun with this 3D printer, bro.
Oh, I fucking love it. It's amazing. It is amazing. The shit you can do. I mean, come on, man. It just opens up the world. It just opens up a whole nother world for real.
Yeah,
It really
no,
does.
I bet, bro. So, well, we just talked a little bit about that Silver Surfer and you know, our excitement and disdain that others may have with it, but I'm gonna move on from it. But are you interested in that at all, or
I'll make this real quick. No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
That was
no.
very quick. Okay.
Yeah. No.
Is it because you're just not a fan of the comics, or not a fan of how they're designing the figure, or?
I love the comics. I love Silver Surfer. I actually was back in the day. I had a big Silver Surfer, like what is that? Standee. I had it on my wall when I was a kid back in the 90s. I love Silver Surfer. I just love the design. I had Silver Surfer t-shirts and all that shit. It's not that. It's I don't like the joints, and I get it. It's no other way that they really could have done it. Silicone and you know, chrome plated flaking, it would flake, it wouldn't make sense. So I understand why it's designed like that, but to me it just looks like high price Hasbro. That's what it looks like now. So I just can't. I just can't get past the gaps in the joints and all that shit. But I'm happy. But I'm happy for everybody else that's, you know, that likes it and partakes.
Right. You've just got that air of elitism. You're like, it's not for me, but you people.
Yeah, pretty much. You
like
people
it.
can have it. You can, the people, you guys can
You
have
people.
it. You people. No, seriously. No, it's a good, I think it's, I like the pricing. I think the pricing is just right. And I love that they're actually going in on the comic line. I think that's it's a good look.
Yeah.
It's cool. So like I said, I'm glad they're giving us something different, different stuff. But for me, I don't need it. No, it's cool.
I get it. Tompa's wondering what 3D printer you got.
I got the Bamboo Labs P1S or PS1. I always get it mixed around, but it's that one. Real good size. I think you can get it from Best Buy for about $5.50. So yeah, it's a real good one to get. Middle of the road one. Real good quality. I am thinking about either upgrading it or probably getting another one, just because I'm like,
just a double dose. You got that shit running nonstop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which would be crazy. Or get a bigger one that's like the size of a refrigerator and just do more. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
The commoners. I scoff at you.
Exactly.
Look, I get it. I get it, bro. I get it.
Yeah.
It's just this whole week's been fucking
negative. Kind of negative, right?
100%. So we're gonna go on to the next negative topic. We have Ryan Reynolds as Neo.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds. Come on.
From The Matrix Reloaded. I've heard some people say that, but it is what it is. I'm gonna put a poll in the chat. Sorry guys if I'm smacking my lips here. I just put some gum and chewing on some gum. But yeah, so Matrix Reloaded. I thought this was a pleasant surprise. I'm happy for it.
I did too.
I want it.
Yep.
Let me put a poll here, guys. Matrix Neo. Yes, no.
When did Ryan Reynolds show up in The Matrix?
I don't know, man. I think in Revelation.
I do not. Whoever said this looks like Ryan Reynolds is insane.
Probably Doc Smizzle, your best buddy.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, sweet Brian, the Tomy Enterprise just arrived. I know a few people that just got theirs, dude. Fucking jealous, man. Yeah. Jealous. So, congrats, man. Congrats. But yeah, so I don't know. Agent Deadpool, that's funny, man. Yeah, so this is from The Matrix Reloaded. He comes with a variety. Can I go backwards on this? Yeah, there we go. We'll start with this. So, I mean, no guns, right? But he didn't have them in this scene. This was in the chateau, right? When he was fighting.
Yep.
Grabbing all the weapons off the walls and shit. He's got the scythes and the swords and this cool club thing that I don't know the fucking name of, and a staff and an arrow. You know, he's got all the melee weapons, right? Pretty damn cool. Of course, myself, I would prefer the 2.0 of the original Neo from, the original 1989 Matrix, but Reloaded's okay. And this is pretty cool, man. As far as I don't know, but I did put a poll in the chat. Very curious to see what you guys are saying. I see it. I mean, Keanu Reeves Hot Toys has not ever really, in my opinion, completely nailed his likeness. That was one of the reasons I skipped out on John Wick 2. You guys remember way back when?
Yeah.
And the John Wick 4, I was kind of like, I don't know. Now I do have the Matrix Resurrections, the new one, the fourth movie, Neo. Because I think that sculpt does look a little bit better than the John Wick 4 that they put out. But then of course now we have the Artisan John Wick, and I think that looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit. Okay, now I'm seeing Keanu Reeves.
They totally
now
got
this
better.
comes out. Well,
Yeah.
totally. So
Totally got better. No.
when I see this now, I'm like, you know what, dude, this is pretty good, man. This is pretty good. I know there's that. Maybe he looks like fucking Ryan Reynolds. I don't know. Some people are saying his head's too big. I don't see it, but anyways, enough about my opinions. Jay, since you just got here, maybe you can give us your opinion on this.
Yeah. I love this. I think it looks great. I think Reloaded is a treasure trove of content that they can produce and that they can give us. I mean, just take some cues from what McFarlane did all those years ago. I mean, McFarlane went in on the line. You had Trinity, you had Morpheus, which, I mean, you talking about shelf presence. I'm Morpheus and with the purple pants and shit. That's the way with the samurai sword. Come on, that's the way to fucking go. So the twins, I think Local Lou said it on my show the other night. All you have to do is get one of them, develop one of them, and then that way entice people to buy two. So there you go. It's so much you can do with this line. And then Agent Smith as well. You can fucking army build a bunch of Agent Smiths, and then Agent Smith is just a head sculpt in a suit, in a Desert Eagle. So that's cheap. They can really go in on this line. And if that's the intent, that is great. Now, whereas for this the likeness of this piece, that is fucking Keanu Reeves. I don't know what anybody is talking about. That is him. I mean, even to the little scar on the right above his lip, they fucking got it. They nailed it. Keanu Reeves, this is like him at 38, 39, maybe, towards 40-ish. They got it. This is him. They did it. So
I think so.
I don't understand what the hate is. I think, and then what you're getting for what this figure costs, you got a nice little diorama. You get all those weapons and shit. You got the nice posable, Catholic gown he got on. You know what I'm saying? It looks dope. I mean, it looks dope. I think they did a great job. I don't know what people are looking at, but that is Keanu Reeves. Now, the glasses.
I like him better with the glasses.
I really see the likeness with the glasses. It really sells it. Just like with the new T800 2.0, same thing. When when you put the glasses on, that likeness is even stronger. And I see that with this piece as well.
Right.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Mario's also in the chat, man. What's up, buddy, man? Hope you're doing good. I know he probably can't make it with us tonight, but oh yeah, man. Appreciate you at least, being here, man, in the chat. But no, I think so too, man. And I get that too, man. We're gonna have to see, like, if they're gonna do any other Reloaded characters. Maybe they won't, but I'm digging it. But here's the thing too, right? When you look at something like this, just an example, and then we go back just one image. I mean, look at that. I mean, just the camera's in the same position. It's just how he's tilted his head down, right? So that's the thing. What I think a lot of people forget, right? Is just how you shoot this stuff. And if you're using a macro lenses kind of distort the image as well. And unfortunately, you often have to use a macro lens when you're getting in that close on something this small, because regular lenses won't focus on the subject unless you're, further away doing like full body shots, something like that, maybe. So, I mean, that's just me just saying in general, like when we look through all these photos in general, 6-scale photos from everybody, the photography is huge, man. It really is. It's going to make or break an image, being like, oh, that looks fucking weird. But then you see another shot and you're like, oh my God, that's it. That's it. There it is, so just kind of keep that in mind. So CT better defend this head sculpt like he defended Chrome Joint Man. Yeah, well, sure. So what Chrome Joint Man? What's up, man? What do you think about this, Neo, bro?
I think it looks awesome. And first person I reached out to, I won't
name him. I bet you can guess. I bet you can guess. I reach out and he's like, yeah, it looks great except for the glasses. Man, I think the glasses look great. I was like, as soon as I saw the glasses, I'm like, oh my God, that looks amazing. It looks just like him. But other people see other things. They want the different frames. They want the thinner frames. And oh my God. And again, close enough, man. Close enough, good enough. If I feel like I really need a better pair of damn glasses to make this, take it from good to great, then I'll spend the goddamn money to have those glasses that, you know, Topo's going to probably make or someone's going to make, you know, but this thing looks awesome. I'm psyched. I got John Wick Artisan coming in. And I think that's perfect for me in regards to Keanu Reeves. You know, here he is, nice, young looking Matrix, strong. I could go with this and my Artisan and be happy. So
yeah, I get, you know what? That's a good point, dude. If you're not going to like go deep in either lane, right? Just
I might or might not, you know,
right.
This movie is awesome. I may not, but I also could just be happy with this. My Artisan John Wick, you know, beginning to end. You know, maybe they come out with the first Keanu, the first Neo. Maybe not. Who knows? But I'm good. Yeah, looks great. Definitely.
Yeah, I think so. I think so as well. What about you, Hector? I mean, opinions aside, I don't even know if this is something that you're really interested in too. Like, in terms of
am I interested? Yes. In this version, no. I'm like you, man. I would rather have the first Neo because that first Matrix movie is the absolute shit. I love it. So I would wait to get that Neo. But that being said, this figure is fucking awesome and shit like that. That head sculpted, that shit's Keanu Reeves. I don't know. Seriously, I need someone to tell me who the fuck said Ryan Reynolds because you need to tell them to go to an eye doctor before they hit the road.
Probably Mario. Probably Mario.
Probably Mario.
Sounds like something Mario would say.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm betting it's Mario.
Yeah, it's using the mime Joker stairs for its base. If you haven't noticed that. But yeah, this shit's awesome.
So this right here, this pose here, I'm interested in because I'm wondering. It does, but when you know wrist joints, how are they getting?
Well, because so he's
is
got
that
the
arm not straight out? Is that what they're doing? They got
the arm is he's got something underneath, you can tell, but they have turned the wrist peg, you know, in the fucking arm to where the peg is vertical in that respect, so it goes all the way up, right? So the peg's right here all the way up, and then like if I zoom in on it, right? Like, wait, hold on, let me see if I can just. There we go.
Whoa!
You see what I mean? The peg is pointing up.
Yeah.
I want this figure.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Charlie?
I don't know what he was saying.
Howard, if you're listening, Johnny Utah, let's get one of those going.
Yeah. It looks really dope, dude. So I don't know if it is an Iron Man hand. I know what you're talking about though, with whatchamacallit, with Iron Man's, how they got those locked in ones. Like the Xenomorph has one specifically like that too. But I think
well, that must be one big ass wrist joint.
I mean, it might be
to get that turn in the hand, kids.
Yeah, I don't know. Doc
Do you think they should have went and did? Do you think they should have did what they did with the Joker, the 2019 Joker, the artist? Well, it did both versions of it, but the damn it, I can't remember his name. The 2019 Joker, Arthur Fleck. Thank you, the Arthur Fleck Joker, where they had like seamless wrist and shit like that. You think they should have did that?
No, because I think in this particular scene and attire that he's wearing, you didn't really get a lot of that like really short sleeves or rolled up sleeves, or
Yeah.
you know, I mean, he's wearing this big ass like umbrella jacket. So, and I mean, look at the sleeves are almost always really low. Even like when he's, you know, in motion with weapons and stuff, where like some of this kind of martial arts style, I think it's good. That's also one of the appeals and accuracies of the movie. He did have those kind of long cuffs, right? Is very loose, flowing over it. Like it's cool, man. So I don't think in this particular one, I don't think so. I mean, ultimately, if we can always have that as a standard, that is kind of cool, but it's also difficult, right? Because now you're limited to the hand being a very specific position that you can't move because it's seamless down through the wrist, right? So you know, I don't know if that's gonna work, you know, for them to do that on everything, right? Certain things, sure, it makes sense, but yeah. Look at Mario. Yeah, they should swap out arms for everything for the reals. I mean, yeah, if we could, right? But we can't, and that's not reasonable at this point, you know, to ask, you know, that for every release. It'd be cool, but then again, then what? Give you double arms so that you can also have wrist pegs, you know, for other hands. I mean, yeah, anyway. So, but I did put a poll in the chat. We're already at 75 votes, which is good. If we can get 25 more, that'd be awesome. But 31% yes, 52% no, 17% maybe. Now, again, I always forget, but he's also not that bad either in price, right? Was he high 2s or low 3s? I forget. We just looked at it too, but I didn't really have any.
270, yes.
Not bad. Not bad, dude. And you are right. This is the Mime Joker stairs. It looks, I mean, at least it looks like it. I don't know about this backdrop. I guess it's cool to have. They always do.
Yeah, I'm not a
like
fan.
That, though. I'm not a fan of these either. There are some people that like them.
Yeah,
you know.
I think it worked out for like Mando Luke. I think it worked out because, you know, it's just the doors, whatever. But like for like Bank Robber, Joker, and this, I was just
yeah.
I mean, they're okay, dude. I mean, they who else got that? I mean, the Matrix Resurrection one, I think he had a backdrop too, and then he had the plastic wall with the bullet, you know, ripples and stuff. And but backdrops, I don't really fuck with the backdrops. I know a lot of the Spider-Verse, you know, the animated movies, they had them, and they're cool, I guess, but they're just not for me, man.
The Spider-Verse movies had to, I think, for those particular movies and what it was with, like, you know, graffiti and stuff, I think those work very well.
They do well. They're also kind of 3D pop-up books in a way, right?
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
I mean, no, they really are though. I mean, they've got the PAL bangs that can pop up and push out, give it kind of a 3D element to it, right? Have some kind of depth to it, kind of like what Doc's saying with the Mando Luke. It kind of looks, you know, whereas I guess this looks kind of flat, which I mean, and they're cool, but I mean, for me, just for me, I mean, this is my opinion, is it just they take up too much space.
Yeah.
So I just don't really need a lot of those, like in the display cabinet. So, but for those who are maybe, you know, collecting more limited stuff, it's kind of cool to have a backdrop, you know, to kind of this presentation, to kind of remember that scene outside of just the figures. So, but I'm excited for this, dude. I'm excited for this. Now, I mean, I'm with you in the sense, Hector, that I would prefer Neo from the first movie again and a good 2.0. But this is also cool, man. And I don't know if and when that's going to happen. I have an opportunity to get a pretty fucking new updated Neo. I didn't mind.
They haven't done the third one yet, right?
No, they have not. So they've done 1, 2, and 4.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. They'll likely do 3 at some point. I don't know what iteration, but you'd think they would if they've already done 3 out of the 4 movies now. But I would prefer if they go back and give us a 2.0 of the first movie and then kind of go from there. But dude, I'm just happy we're seeing all this shit, dude. Like we're getting all sorts of cool stuff, man. From everybody, really. I mean, this is something that, you know, we were talking about, or at least I was talking about for a while now. I mean, even when we had the writer's strike and the actor strike and and there was just not a lot of content coming out, and then the content that is coming out is kind of mediocre. I guess that's up to debate, but you know, they're in terms of Hot Toys, you know, they were kind of running a little bit of a drought, and not through their fault, right? Because of what was going on in Hollywood and pop culture. So I was like, well, that's cool. They're gonna go revisit some older IPs, right? Kind of retap that well. And we like, dude, like last year was like 2.0 madness.
Yeah.
Right? Terminators, Robocops, Aliens, Predators, more, and even other IPs. Like they're fucking coming all directions. Plus the new stuff that they're peppering out, like the Netflix properties, the Arcane, the K-pop, and Wednesday, and like various other IPs that aren't just like the big three, right? And this is just Hot Toys, right? Never mind like the rest of the companies out there who are now coming at us with all sorts of goodness from 80s and 90s that are just you would say one-offs, right? They're just from specific movies of, you know, our adolescence or whatever, or even dated further back. My point is like there's great shit coming in all fucking directions right now. So I'm with so much to choose from, I don't mind, dude, if there's ones that I'm kind of like,
yeah,
I don't need that one. Because there's this, that, though. There's all this other cool shit that I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm in it. So anyway, that was just kind of that's my thoughts now. So I'm just happy we're seeing so many cool diversity, I guess is the real word, right? Like
choices.
Yeah. All these options.
It's tough if you're trying to stay in a lane, which I'm trying to get back into my lane, but yeah, I love the diversity in all the IPs.
Me too, man. Me too. Mike says this movie was the one of the reasons why I learned how to use the Sai. It's a badass weapon. The Ninja Turtle cartoon was for me. It's like, hell yeah, man. Back in the day, I was like, dude, Raphael, that shit's dope, man. But no, that's really cool, man. That is
Mine's
cool,
Elektra,
man.
with Jennifer Gardner.
Mine was a Force of One with Chuck Norris.
Oh shit!
Oh, there you go.
Get old school.
Or the Octagon. I forget with that guy. He was like the ninja guy. Anyways.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Valiant Archer, what's up, man? I'm all in on this one. Definitely down for a Neo 2.0 from the first movie. Pass on the fourth, and I will likely pass on the third as well. I was not like, let me ask you, you know, I was not going to buy the Matrix 4 figure, but a good friend of mine who's probably in the chat just looked it up, was like, hey man, you want this? I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Cause I have a Kane, and I was like, he kind of works. I could put him with Kane from John Wick, because I think the sculpt was better, and he had the kind of same longer hair in that. So I was like, fuck it, we'll play around with it. And I gave him a couple of guns because I got a million fucking firearms in 6 scale here. So it worked out, you know, in that sense.
Yeah,
it worked out in that sense. So cool with it, man. I'm, you know, but like I said, there's so many fucking options coming, and it's just crazy, dude. So these are the good old days. I mean, they really kind of are. It's kind of how I feel, man. So Snooki, what's good, man? How you doing, man? Dude, I went to Secret Base and spoke to one of the team. They told me to prepare for a Hot Toys storm. They said 2 to 3 pre-order releases each week for Doomsday leading up to the movie.
Damn.
Don't fall for the drought, you know. And you know what? You might be right. And CT, you were saying something similar. Not so much Doomsday, but the kind of the drought times, right? The little dry times. And then all of a sudden we're gonna be like boom, 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 like fucking left, right, and then whether that's Doomsday,
looks
whether
like
that's Star Wars.
Lots confused.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot. I'm excited, dude. And again, you know, we're not gonna get everything, but I'm just excited to see all this to come through, man, and come through. So
Just remember that first teaser. Remember the first teaser for that movie, what they showed us? Remember what that was?
Steve
the
Rogers.
cast with all the chairs.
It was just a row of all the chairs. It was just like like a mile long. You know, Howard was just like, oh, you know,
here we go.
Just you wait.
No doubt they're gonna end up doing that. So, but guys, I'll probably end the poll. Fuck it, we're at 89. I'll give it like another 30 seconds. I doubt we'll get to 100 votes.
That's a good year, man. What do you mean?
89 was a good year. Well, good movies, man.
Yeah.
What was that? Back to the Future 2? Batman, fucking Gremlins
Batman,
2,
Ghostbusters 2.
Ghostbusters 2. There was a lot. There was a lot of movies I saw in '89, dude, in the theater.
Yeah, it's a good year.
Oh,
Damn good year.
Did you
it was
see
a
Last
damn
Crusade, dude?
Good year. Last Crusade, yeah, saw that in the theater. I think it was 89 or 90.
Okay.
They're right there. I get them confused because then Home Alone was like 90, and a couple others were that, and then T2 was 91, and then Batman Returns was 92, plus a bunch of other cool shit. And I get them all blurred. Oh my god, dude! Just movie after movie, just banger after banger, and now we got nothing but fucking schlock. Ugh. Anyway, sorry, I'm just.
I don't think we have
reminiscing.
just schlock. I think
We got a lot. We have to shift through, the sift through this mud, dude, to find a fucking diamond. There are diamonds.
They are diamonds. Oh.
But when we find them, we're like, oh my god, this is amazing. But like, I think back in the day, we were like, dude, they're everywhere. They were everywhere. But there was a lot of shit stuff too. But you know,
batteries not included.
I like that movie with the little alien robots.
Oh my god,
I
fucking hate it. They played that movie every.
They did. It was
in
always
summer
on.
of '88.
Yeah,
they played it.
They were.
Oh my
they
god.
were.
That in summer school and fucking Weekend at Bernie's, which I love.
Yeah, those were always on too. What was that? Rodney Dangerfield.
Yes.
And Weekend at Bernie's. I mean, there was so much good shit, man.
No.
So much good shit though. But I know there was also some duds in there, man. Philly, what's good, man? What's up, fellas? You had me at the thumbnail. Fucking funny. Well, look, he will be crying. He will be crying all week. And
like Doc Smizzle, biggest goddamn crybaby in the goddamn community.
Yeah, he's got you, man. He's got you there, Doc. So before I get into more, I saw that and I will agree with you, but why does my chat lag sometimes? But yes, don't know why your chat's not showing up for me. Camp Candy, hell yeah, dude.
Camp Candy.
I remember all those cartoons, man.
Yes,
man. Well, they have like Wish Kid too, wasn't that with Macaulay Culkin and they all this kind of stuff. But that's there. And it's Top Gun. Yes, Maverick was a diamond. Yeah, dude. So I don't know about Project Hail Mary yet, dude. I don't know much about it yet, other than Rob's been on it, and maybe
that's not a figure-friendly movie. Come on,
I don't know.
It's just people.
Yeah, maybe not. But yeah, so I do want to bring up some Factory Entertainment. I just had Barry on Thursday afternoon. If you guys haven't watched that, I don't know. Maybe you were living under a rock, but
Factory Entertainment coming up, Doc. Go change your pad.
It seems like,
damn,
for better or worse, I know it's been kind of doing the rounds. So, I like those guys. I think Barry's a great dude. They're getting kind of into 6 scale, but there's been some rumblings of people, of course, and they don't like that they used maybe some AI on the photos and this, that, and the other. And I mean, whatever it is, I don't even know how to start with this. I'd say at least go watch the stream. I asked him some questions, and I think he gave the answers, and we talked about figures and all this. And listen, I'll say the same thing CT said earlier as well. I appreciate anybody wanting to come on as a company and talk publicly, live. Not pre-recorded, right? Come out there, answer questions, take feedback, suggestions, talk about the process, talk about the learning curve, all that. Nothing but respect on that. So, but there's the Mummy, right? Rick O'Connell, right? This is up for pre-order now. I think, like I said, the way that they were talking about how the photos and how he had to do the different photo with the head and then the body, and I get it. That's a learning curve for these dudes, man. But I don't know, man. So here's the thing, because I know some of you guys are in the chat are going to have different opinions as well, right? Exactly. How can you defend that price? Come on, you guys need to read the room. So here's the thing. The
Doc's burner account.
The price is a little expensive, right? There's an early bird, I think, at $275, and then otherwise, I think, what is it, $325? Was that right? Correct? I should know. So you're looking at one could argue, right, comparable prices to Hot Toys or comparable prices in 6 scale, right? Is that a lot? I mean, honestly, dude, I think it is a little high.
Yeah.
I think it's a little high. I was hoping it would be a little bit cheaper, personally, but what are we gonna do about it, right? Like, it is what it is. I would certainly be like, hey man, maybe I'm not feeling that price. Totally.
It's an American company, okay? They have the IP, right? This isn't fucking Mars Toys. It's not So Toys, right? They got the IP.
Mhm.
They're coming in. You got real leather goods, right? It's real leather. Thought I heard him say that.
Yeah. He did say that
Okay.
was real leather.
Oh, cool. Right. Great. All right. So, look, the price, I do think it is a little pricey, but I don't think it's that far off when you take that into consideration. If you've ever seen Factory Entertainment and seen anything that they don't do anything cheap. They don't do cheap. Their Star Wars, their Enterprise models are probably the most expensive models out there, I think. And that's just where they're at. Now, I get it. I know what we're accustomed to, and that's that Hot Toys measuring stick that we put to everybody.
Yeah.
These guys are coming in. I think the figure looks good. I think he made good points. He took every question. You didn't sidestep any of it. You brought up the pictures, AI. You hit him with everything. He had an answer for everything, and I thought that was important. If you wanted seamless arms, number one, he said posability. We wanted posability with this figure, right? And once you get into those seamless arms and stuff, you're going to go ahead and lose that. Now, the way Hot Toys approaches a project, maybe that's not how Factory Entertainment approaches it. They have the MMS line, the movie masterpiece line, or whatever that stands for, right? When they bring a figure to market, they know what scenes they're capturing. They know what hand gestures they want to add because they want to capture that scene, and no one does that like Hot Toys. I get that. These guys want to make a figure. They want to make Rick O'Connell, so you can go ahead and pose them and use them and play with them. And that was a theme he kept going back to, playing with the stuff, using this stuff, and maybe that's a learning curve for them. But I'll say this, he was open to everything. He's like, hey man, give me a reference of who do you think makes good seamless arms. It's not going to happen for this figure, but we are certainly open to that for future figures. So I thought that was cool. I thought he made a good point in regards to that leather, what is that, a gauntlet, whatever you want to call it, on his arm.
Yeah.
On the other arm, not this arm, the other arm. So if you're going to do seamless wrists, now you got to deal with that. So it's not simply pulling off some seamless wrists off the shelf, right? Now they got to be custom made, and that gauntlet, is, I don't know, you've got to either be able to remove it and put it back on, or you got to have it molded onto every arm. I don't know, man. I think the pricing's a little high. I think the figure's good. It's not great. I think they're coming in, and with anything, I want to get this thing in hand before I judge it. I'm not ordering this. I'm not a Mummy fan. But they've got other stuff coming out that I'm interested in. They snagged some good IPs, and just from an American company standpoint, I kind of like what they were saying. If you check out this interview, please, and listen to everything they have to say, because I think there were definitely some takeaways in regards to IPs. They were talking about future IPs like A-Team and Miami Vice and stuff like that, but they were talking about the licensing and how
some of this stuff is crazy and it's hard to run down. Like there are family members who have say in the licensing and they don't talk to each other and they don't want to get into it. And now if that was like a foreign or Asian company trying to come in and get that, negotiate that, they are not going to get that or even understand that. But as an American company, they can kind of understand what's going on there, maybe make something happen and actually walk away with some of these cool licenses that I'm interested in. And that's, remember what I said early on, that was the theme for me. These guys have licenses on stuff I'm interested in. Battlestar Galactica, big time. If they can get Buck Rogers, man, I'm in it. No one else is making it. Right? Some of us only have so much time on this goddamn planet, people. You know, and no one's making this stuff. And every year that goes by is less likely that they are ever going to make some of these IPs. So this company wants to come in, get these IPs, and go ahead and make them. I'm all for it. I will support this. I will get on the IPs that I like Buck Rogers. It may not be great. It looks good, right? But it's better than nothing in my world. And I would rather have it in hopes, like Hot Toys, that they will do better. Like Jazz Inc. Like Jazz Inc. came from out of the garage. Now they got licenses, and now they're getting into it, right? I'm all for it. The more people that get into it, the more likely we're going to get stuff like this and IPs that we truly want. I'm going to get off my fucking soapbox, but
no, I appreciate what you're saying.
I don't mind.
Man.
I want people definitely to share their opinions. I'm all for that. You've seen some of the posts I've written, especially the one on the Silver Surfer. Definitely say what you have to say, but you don't have to be fucking rude, right? And there was a lot of that. There was a lot of trolling bullshit like, oh, these sculpts need to be done over before. Like, seriously, dude, they're not going to be fucking doing the sculpts over.
Right?
They're rolling them out.
Right.
Star fucking Crash.
Yeah, I know, and I get that, man. And listen, I'm with you as well, right? Being this first attempt in quite a while. Like I know Moose mentioned that they did do some Beatles like years ago. Yeah, it's a bit money. It's a bit much, dude. And I'm with you on there. And I will say, the photos are not doing it justice. Totally. That's always a make or break a lot in our visual. You know, with our visual, we look at someone like, ooh, I don't
say some crazy shit when you asked him about that AI. He was saying something about Photoshop and taking the head and putting it on the body to match the lighting, and I'm like, oh boy, okay, now I can see
and you listen,
go sideways on this, you know. But you know, everyone's doing shit with their photos. God damn it, we that Silver Surfer, you saw those photos, dude. Those were doctored up.
Yeah, and I get it. I totally get it. And look, there is a learning curve, and I know that the six scale community, we have certain standards, and we can blame Hot Toys for that. Honestly, I mean, we do. We have expectations, and not everybody's gonna hit that. I get that too. But and I told him as well, man. I was like, yo, dude, we got to do some of these photos, man, and see. Yeah. But I'm in the same boat in the sense that it is a wait and see approach for me, because I don't know, bro. This could be really good in hand. It could, and I could be like, damn, bro, these photos really did not do this thing justice, or not. I don't know, right? So that's what I'm saying. But I agree. I think it's a little pricey. I want to see, what happens as they move forward, and learn and take feedback. I spoke with him about it, and I was like, hey, look, I know what you're remembering back then is different. And nowadays, like, it's pretty much standard doing rolling eyes. If it's not that expensive for you guys in the factory to do that, really consider that. And so he's taking that back to the team and being like, yeah, okay, maybe we can do this as now moving forward, right? This is done. But like, things like that, and where certain figures may warrant, like, hey, these, they're not doing a lot of TB League these days like back in the day. Like, maybe he's still thinking about some of those. Like, there are, if it's affordable, I think there's going to be opportunities for them to do some seamless things when appropriate moving forward, things like that. So that's what I'm hoping. I want to see them succeed personally. Like any company, I'm like, dude, hell yeah, man, do IPs. Like, who the fuck's doing Battlestar Galactica? I'm like, hell yeah, dude. Like, I'm down for that. So, but what do you guys think, Jay? Do you have? I know you talked a little bit Thursday night.
Yeah.
About this. Has your thoughts changed? Are they the same? Do you have any?
I'll say this live and on the air. I wish before we went live, I wish we were a little bit more educated and had the time to watch your interview. And I told you that in private. And I'm saying that to all the people. But with that being said, and also I want them to succeed because I do, like CT was saying, I agree. They have some licenses that I'm really interested in. I am totally interested in, a fucking Michael Knight, you know what I'm saying? Or Miami Vice. That is very interesting to me. So I want them to succeed. I do. BSG, absolutely. Absolutely for us. Absolutely. With that being said, the guy, I want to say this is the best way I can. Look at when NART stepped on the scene. Look how we were being, when we didn't know. We were like, what are they doing? What is this? Is this going to have this? And look, and they didn't do a lot of stuff right either out of the gate. They didn't. They were using the magnetic, little wrist pegs, and that shit wasn't able. The Joker wasn't able to hold the machine gun that was die cast. They had some touch and go shit going on with that.
Right.
But with this right here, I'm sorry. The accessories look good. There are aspects that look good. But I agree with you. The pictures aren't doing this any justice at all. And if you're going to come out the gate in 1.6 at this point right now, where you got Hot Toys stepping it up, where you got NART, then stepped it up, and you have Caustic and all these other companies, you got to come with it. And I think the biggest piece of this is for what we're being shown. If the price represented that, if this was a $220 figure, I don't think the backlash would be what it is. But for the fact of what the price is and what we're looking at, it's not. I would never say that is this absolutely terrible. It's not. But this does look like, to me, I'm just going to be 100% honest. I got to be honest. It looks like a figure from 2014. It does. And
earlier.
And some people say even earlier than that. This looks, and they got to come, and at this point, you got to come with it, with the tailoring, with the head sculpts, with all that. You have to come with it, especially if you want that price. Now, like I said, if that price was $150, I'm not going to say 100, nothing's $150 anymore. But if it was 180 to 200, you would not be hearing this shit. You would not be hearing the backlash that you would be.
Do you think
you're
that's
hearing right
where
now.
the main source
that's
is?
unrealistic, though. That's just unfucking realistic. That's
how?
so, and that's Mars Toys prices. That's not IP pricing. Any U.S. company, anyone other than someone in China making fucking schlock without an IP and paying for that will get you to that price. Look at Sideshow. Look at the Scum and Villainy line. It's right in line with that pricing. It's right in line with Sideshow. They're out of the US too. So I don't think they're too far off. I think you guys want cheaper. I think I don't think you're wrong in what you're saying in regards to judging it and saying, hey, look, this looks like earlier Hot Toys. You're right. They are not Hot Toys. You're right. You got to give them time. They're coming in. They got to make money. He said that over and over. We're a company. We got to make money, and that's it. It's fair. You can complain about the pricing all you want and say, I don't want to pay that. That's not worth it. But I don't think you guys are being realistic, and you're making good comparisons when you're saying this is too much. Compare apples to apples. Compare this to another company in the U.S. making figures, and I think they're right in line.
But if you can, and you got a good point with Sideshow, I'll give you that. But when you look at it like this, if you look at the proportions from Dr. Zayas, the proportions on Dr. Zayas from that Scum and Villainy line is it's proportionate, right? They look good. They may not be the best bodies, but they look proportionate. They look just like the fucking characters. So with that being said, I mean, to me, maybe right now what I'm looking at, and it's hard to say this, CT. It's hard to say that because we don't have it in hand. We're talking about something that we
We're
don't
gonna end on
actually
that.
have.
We're
We don't
absolutely going to end on that. You have to have one of these in hand, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we can talk about this, and we know the pictures are being manipulated.
It doesn't look good though. That's the thing. It
Listen,
doesn't look good.
I
Look,
agree.
I see those joints. They make me crazy. They make all of us crazy. But you know, Hot Toys did. Sometimes you got to do it, and maybe I don't think they're when they sat down, they thought and they laid this out like Hot Toys does. Like, this is the character we're going over. This is the scenes we want to capture. So we got to get them to be able to pose in that, and maybe those dots would have connected them to we need seamless arms because he's going to be like this. His arms are going to be exposed. I don't think they're thinking along those lines. Maybe that's their mistake as they come in. Maybe they'll rethink that when they think about future figures and what they're trying to capture and portray. But I was listening to what he was saying, and he was like, we want to make this figure posable, as super posability was the word he used, and you're not going to get that with seamless bodies. They limit you.
No, and I totally get
They
that.
look great.
I would say, like, I agree with what you guys say. I do on both points, and they are a little expensive right now. So I just don't know, you know. I don't know, man. And these photos, I don't think they're doing good. They're not doing the justice that they need to do. But I'm reading your guys' comments, guys, and I am trying to, like, get to, you know, a lot of your guys' opinions here as well. I'm not trying to skip through anybody here, but I know, you know, like,
and the figure needs work, dude. I can still don't. I don't want people to get shit twisted, right? Get lost in the sauce here, man. They definitely have got to bring it up, right, and be competitive, and I think they can be. I do. Looking at all the other stuff that they've done, I think they can be. Are they open to it? That they could have came in. Number one, they didn't have to come in and sit down and talk, right, at all, but they did. Okay, they could have come in with the attitude like J&D, right?
That's true.
Hey, man, it is what it is. Hey, not for you. Yep, got it. Heard it. Yep, not for you. But no, that wasn't his approach at all. He was totally open to everything. He was like, hey, man, I'm open to that. Yeah. Asked for references, explained his position on why they chose not to go seamless, whether you agreed with it or not. That was his answer. He had an answer. And then he took accountability. He's like, when everyone's like, oh, those head sculpts, he's like, well, I hope, you know, that's not the case because I'm the guy. I chose them. I'm making the decisions, and he stood by them. So you can work with a guy who's open-minded. We can let him know what we want. They got good IPs. Sure. I mean, I almost fell off the chair when at the end of the conversation, after Knight Rider, he starts talking about doing Baywatch. And I'm like, hold on, man. Let's just get like seamless wrists, dude, before we get into figures and bathing suits and everything. We definitely gonna have to get the seamless there.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Sure.
Yeah. Here's my thing though. Okay, because I'm seeing what all you guys are saying. One, let me chime in on a couple comments here, man. Just because, and I'm sorry, guys. There's a lot in the chat, man. So bear with me. Okay, one thing I'll address. Wherever the hell it went, man. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Here. Where were you? Crikey. Where were you at on this comment about? Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, here you go. Bam. I'm not trying to single you out, Adam. But so the thing is, these photos. So what I'm going to rebut in this sense is just that I know a lot of these guys that work for a lot of these companies.
Thank you.
You know, Dean Tolliver, Sean Dabbs, you know, Inigo. They, you know, Viola's doing a lot of paint. Now, look, they make good stuff. That's why they're being commissioned to do these sculpts. However, the photos and whether it's photos and or paint is not doing it that justice. I think the sculpts are there. I've seen the sculpts, the rendered sculpts personally on these figures, and I think the sculpts are there. Whether or not they can replicate good paint apps at the factory, remains to be seen, is where I'm going at with this. I don't know, but these guys have been making sculpts for a lot of different companies, so I don't think the sculpts are bad. I think Mario mentioned something there in the chat too. I'm missing some of you guys there, your comments, but like, if the sculpt's great, man, the paint's where it's at. Now, let's see what the hell happens too when it comes out, right? That's a big deal to me. How's this going to feel in hand? How's it going to look in hand? Is the quality going to be like, oh my God, it's just like the photos? Then I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? I don't know. Now, when I talk to Barry, they'll likely send me a couple to check out when and if that time comes. And, I'll be exactly how I am about it. I'll tell you, is it worth it? I don't know. Let's find out, because it's so hard to judge that. And then also the thing is, at the same time, from what I'm seeing, never mind relationships, all that kind of stuff, what I'm seeing here is not enough for me to pull the trigger right now myself.
Yeah.
Like straight up, it's not.
Fair enough.
And as cool as they are, and I like the guys over there, I'm looking at it like it's not so much for me. With the price, I think it's a little expensive. Maybe it's the presentation, right? It could be the photos, could be the quality. I don't fucking know. But clicking in my brain as a consumer, I'm looking at it and be like, ooh, no, I don't really want to spend that much. I don't. But that could also change, right, later when we see this stuff come out and go from there. I don't know, right? I really,
because you're not a true Mummy fan.
I'm also not a true Mummy fan.
Well, that was the next thing I was going to bring up. Is it also the property why some people feel to talk shit about it? Because if it was a property that you loved, I think people would be a little bit more,
accepting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of Mummy fans out there. What do you mean?
There probably are, but look, and here's the other thing, Clinton, though, I'll tell you that, like, that's what I was saying too when we talked. He's like, hey, all these figures are going to be at San Diego Comic-Con. That's where I'm like, hey, you know what, if you have any reservations, let's wait and see what happens. Like, when there's, because there's going to be a lot of people, not only just regular patrons at San Diego Comic-Con, but there's going to be a lot of people there in the YouTube community, in the 1/6 scale community. I know people personally who are going to go. We're going to get like live video footage of it. And testimonials from people. I know Philly will probably be there. Mario will probably, like, there's going to be people there that can see it in hand as well. And, give us a more, because photos are I don't know. Right. I think it was kind of a bad choice for them to use some AI stuff. 100%.
Yeah. That wasn't a good look.
It's not a good look. And, we can, I can excuse it to a point, being like, hey, I know you guys are new. You're trying to get shit going. But I also understand, like, if something's going up for pre-order, you need to have proper solicitation photos. And I think that's the case here, other than like some of the Photoshop he was saying. Well, I know, like with Jurassic Park, they look doctored, this and that and the other. I get it. Not a good look. Not a good fucking look, dude. So, but those are like kind of, hey, this is coming type thing. I want to see what they do in terms of when that comes up for pre-order, this, that, and the other. But I agree, prices are a bit expensive, dude. And OG fan, I saw you in there, bro. I'm trying to find your chat, guys. There's a lot of chat, so bear with me here. But I say let's see how they look, man. When we have an opportunity to see them in hand, then I don't know, right? Then we can kind of be like, oh, you know what? Those, yeah, maybe not. Maybe that's not the price, man. You know what I mean? That's
I think this was not the right IP to start off your 6 scale line off with.
Because now you're point.
Yeah, now you got to compete for my money, right? Like it's already a crowded space. We got Caustic, Anart. If you collect the J&D aspects, like we just have so much coming at us, and now you want to throw your hat into that pot. This does not make me want to go, okay, I'm going to support you right off the bat because I don't like this movie. I don't give a shit about this character. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure. I'm just like, you know, they should have probably started off with, I don't know, something else. I don't know what they have. Battlestar. There you go.
I do. I agree with that. I think they should have led with Battlestar. That is the biggest for me. I don't know. Jurassic Park is pretty big too, but
Yeah.
that cake is not fully baked, right? He still needs to get approval on the likenesses from the actual actors.
Right.
I thought that's what he said. Anyways, Battlestar, I mean, those are locked in. I think they look good. I think the uniforms look good. Not great, but good. Good enough that I've been waiting forever for goddamn Battlestar Galactica. No one else is going to make it. They're making them. I'm good. I got the Viper. I thought that Viper price was good, by the way. If that was a HasLab fucking project, dude, they'd have charged me $400 for it. The thing lights up. The cockpit lights up. The engines light up. I'm psyched. So I'm happy to bring that home. Going to have that next to my X-Wing. And if I can get a couple of these, Apollo Starbuck, they didn't tease me like some other companies. Fucking goddamn bring every third and second goddamn character out before they sell me the lead characters, right? No, Starbuck and Apollo right up front. And hopefully, goddamn hopefully, we get Cylons from these guys. And I'm
hopefully.
On board. And then we're off to the races, man. The money's rolling in, and now they have the ability to make the rest of the figures correct and make them right. I think they're going to struggle a little bit with this leading with the mummy figure. I agree with Hector. Maybe not the smartest one to lead with.
No, I agree. But OG fan, dude, thank you so much, dude. Celebrating 46 months, dude. My man, here. Well said, CT. I'm getting Apollo and Starbuck. Dopo. Appreciate the effort from Factory Entertainment on undervalued IPs. Great show. Yeah, I mean, BSG's awesome. Look, and I totally get people's concerns, dude. I'm with you too. But I'm also kind of like, hey, you know what? Let's go. No, Smizzle movement is stupid troll movement, Ishi. Because look, I want companies to succeed. Straight up. Like, will they or won't they? Like, don't you want people to succeed? So I'm just saying there's, look, they're going to have a learning curve. Let's see what fucking happens. I said the same thing with NR when they came out. It's like, I don't know. Let's just see what fucking happens, bro. You know what I mean?
Well, that's, it had to come from that little fucking troll too, and I'm not, they deserve each other. Fucking he, she, and Doc. Honest to God, a fucking movement. This is the shit, dude, when you don't have a fucking job, right? And you just fucking sit around all day, or you have a job where you don't do shit and you just sit around all day. This is what you fucking dedicate your fucking time to. Movements. Let's start a fucking movement. If you don't like it, just don't fucking buy it. Right? Just don't buy it. Shut the fuck up.
That's true.
And don't buy it.
That's true.
Let these guys do their thing. If you think they're so wrong, maybe they'll fucking die and go away. But really, start a movement. Really, grow the fuck up.
Yeah, that's a bit silly, dude. I concur, man. Doc, don't lump me in with Ishii. Well, you know what, man? It is what it is, brother. I love you guys, but seriously, bro, like, come on.
You'll find Ishii sitting in the Discord by himself for long hours if you ever want to sit there and talk with him.
Don't lump me in. Shit is funny, man. But look, I'm with it. I want them to succeed. They're gonna take some learning curves on this, man. Is that at our expense? Hopefully not, right? Hopefully not. But I think at the end of the day, bro, I'm with, especially a lot of you guys in the chat. I'm with you, Battlestar, man. I want Battlestar. I want old and new. I love Battlestar, man. Really good shit, dude. Let's see what happens, man. Let's fucking see what happens with these guys. Right now, I will say this, if you guys are very concerned about this news, then have your reservation.
All your local statesmen.
No. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it's totally normal to have reservations, bro, because we gotta. This is money, bro. We have tons of great shit out there. Pre-orders up to wazoo.
Yeah.
Money is being spent left, right, and center. How do you expect me to commit that kind of price? I don't feel like that's worth it for me. You know what I'm saying? Totally. I get it. I do get it. So I would say let's wait. I don't think in the case of Rick O'Connell, I don't think it's selling out anytime soon. And even if it is, and it comes out amazing, you know what? Lesson learned on both parties, and we move forward. If not, it's like, aha, I knew it. It's crap. I don't like, you know what I mean? And then we go from there. But until I think we see things a little bit more physical, I mean, Yost too. I fucking love Yost. I haven't seen a figure. I mean, so I don't know yet. I don't know yet, which honestly, Sean is also doing Yost sculpts. Viola's painting Yost sculpts. So same artists. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Let's take a look when shit comes out, bro. You know what I mean? And then we'll kind of go from there. I mean, at least that's what I'm going to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So who fucking knows, man? But yeah, I don't know. Sinister, not many other people are doing these types of things. So that's where I'm kind of like, it's just nuts. It's fucking Mario. Yeah, no, it's all good though. It's all love with everybody, but it's just like, yo, man. So I have no fucking idea. Just it shit is silly, dude. Is all I'm saying. You boys, yeah, man. So I okay, well that's fair. You want nothing for the best of him. All right, yeah, they may not have started off on the right foot. I'll also agree with that. And I want to see what happens. New Battlestar, bro. You know, Force. You know what we're saying, man. That's what I really fucking want, man. So,
yeah, I really want to see
I'm
that.
really doing that, man. AJ Gruesome, man. My brother said, yeah, there's a lot of figures people have always wanted here. I couldn't be happier for those getting these figures. If you love the IPs, totally, man. Blinken, hey, Blinken. I really like the Mummy movie and want a Rick, but now I'm spoiled by artists and hot toys and in-art figures, and I want a figure as real as possible. I would buy this figure if it was better quality. And I think that kind of harkens back to what, CT was saying earlier too, where we have standards. We can call it elitism. We can call it repetition. We could call it whatever we want to call it, but we do. We've been spoiled, man.
Well, not only that, I think, some of us will buy, we have different buying habits. Some of us are going to buy like maybe 10 figures all year. That's it, maybe less. And so they're going to select like 10 figures, but they're going to make that selection count. They want that to be like
John,
a grail, like the best figure, Then there are others who are buying a lot more figures than that, and they're just trying to build finished collections off. It's a different collecting, and they're happy to be like, you know what, I'm glad these people are making this. I'm gonna grab this for now, almost like a placeholder. I know it sounds crazy in the 6-scale world and the dollars that we're talking about, but that's the fact of the matter. That's kind of how I collect. I'm gonna get these Battlestar figures, knowing that they're good. Hope they'll be done over again, and I'll get them then.
But I think that's the biggest piece of this is why people are going in the way that they are, because we're at a point where people are getting those 2.0s and they're seeing it. And I think Hot Toys kind of abused that a little bit. And I think that's why it's getting kind of venomous now, because people don't want it's almost to the point like they're slightly making better modifications to keep us buying figures. And honestly, yeah, of course they are. They're a business. That's what this is. Yeah. Now I think also technology and innovation play a big part of it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have the paint applications or the 3D scans or the 3D prints or whatever the hell that they use today. Technology wasn't that way 10, 15 years ago, or even 6 years ago, or even in 2020. That's just technology. So we also got to look at it realistically through that lens as well. But you're right. People want the best representation that they can possibly get. But they also have to look at look at it realistically, that other companies, the bigger companies are not going to touch certain properties because they have Star Wars, they have the big three, right?
Sure.
So so you do have to allow a little bit you know, with these other companies to take a bite at the apple. And hey, maybe their first couple of figures are not going to be as good, you know. But it's, I mean, at the end of the day, with someone else eats doesn't make you shit. That's my whole thing. If somebody else likes it, let them love it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it comes down to. Yeah. If you weren't going to buy it any goddamn way, who gives a shit?
Well,
I'm be honest with you.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to buy Jack Connor. I wasn't going to buy him any goddamn way. So for me, it doesn't matter.
Here's where I'm looking at both sides of this. But real quick, Nirvana Jedi, do thank you for the comment, man. Hope all these companies succeed so we as collectors can just get some great stuff. Great interview, by the way, Mafia. Appreciate it with Factory. Side note, Legolas. I was about to say Legolas. Lego is releasing a Jurassic Park Jeep. Here's the thing, and John, I see you, bro. I see you there, man. Time to buy statues, man. Come on over. I mean, look, I love statues too, bro. But how many fucking big chaps of Prime 1 gonna make? So we're kind of in the same, like, I mean, maybe I'm not very educated on that, but it looks like the third one now, unless I'm wrong. But I get it, right? I do. And but Jay's right. These companies they're gonna want to make money. They're gonna, whoever they are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude. The director was, not good. But who? Look, I'm saying.
And I'm glad he said that, because that's a good point. You know, and you got Moose out there hunting these figures down. He wants to go back. He wants to get all the Hot Toys. So what are you saying? You're going back and you're getting figures with bad joints that don't look as good, but you're completing a collection. You're completing a line. Yeah. I get it. They're all different forms of collecting. And some people are going to go ahead and say, hey, man, I get it. That's not in art, by no means. But God damn it, in Battlestar Galactic figures, they look pretty damn good. I'll go get a custom head sculpt if I got to do it. I'll go do something. I will take it to the next level. As long as the outfits look good, I can get a goddamn body. I could get that Rick O'Connell figure and get a fucking seamless body. You know that. Goddamn Bob will probably wind up doing that.
Well, Siberian Customs is making Rick O'Connell, but I also know it's going to be probably like $800.
Oh, it will
be. Cool with that.
Oh, right? It will be.
That's not that's not a deterrent. It's just it's a fact. If you want to spend that money, absolutely, it's going to be fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm. You could probably do a cheat, get a Hot Toys seamless body. You'll see. Bob with his hot kitchen or Kit Bash kitchen. These guys break it down. Sorry, Bob, but they figure a way and they come up with a recipe to go ahead and make that figure. But you need the all leather goods. You need the outfits, whatever. Hey, man, I get it. They're coming out. They're not in art. We all agree they're not, but they have some great IPs. I'm interested in some of this stuff. I'm okay to the point where I'm willing to go ahead, make the investment on some Battlestar Galactica figures. Hopefully they come in, and I'll tell you what I think in hand.
I agree.
Oh yeah.
I will say, TGD, my man, the easiest thing to do that people make hard in this arena, gaming, etc., is being okay with not buying something that's not for them. Instead, they try to create viral ridicule and social media wars. That's a whole nother fucking world right there, but you're not wrong.
Yeah.
And it happens here too. And look, I understand criticism 100%. I do. I mean, I also can't fathom how Star Ace can sell $350 figures and still stay in business. And that's just me. I think a lot of their figures, they do look quite atrocious, some of their stuff. And but that's a known repeat.
Yeah, they are.
It's a repeat occurrence, though.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? It is a repeat occurrence. Jay, where'd you go, Jay? Sorry, he's all over there laughing. But it is a repeat occurrence, right?
I don't know why you said that. Oh shit! You said atrocious, and I just busted.
Lost it. Well, I mean, they are, man. Oh, I'm trying to be polite at the same time, but like they are, but they're a repeat occurrence, right? Yeah. Whereas Factory Entertainment hasn't really put anything out yet,
right?
So if it was like back to back to back to back, and you're kind of like, ooh, okay, I don't know, man, and that's not it. So I'm looking at it like that. Now, as far as all the AI stuff, yeah, probably not a good idea, right? And I understand that the Jurassic Park stuff is like kind of, hey, this is something that's coming. If you're doing it during like solicitation photos, I think I would have an
You
issue
use
with that.
AI all the time now.
I do, but for various things, my D&D stuff and all that. So yeah,
whatever,
obviously this
you go
thumbnail-
ahead, fill in the blanks, but you
Right.
use AI all the time.
Of course.
Hot
of course.
Toys is used in some form of something.
I'm not selling a product though either on that
Okay,
basis.
well,
so I
Hot
can
Toys
understand Hot Toys is, I think, doing some stuff like that too. But as long
I
as it's
mean-
not altering their figure, backgrounds,
So,
stuff like that,
I
don't
think
have
you
a
can
problem
do
with that.
both. I think you can have some photos with some enhancement, trying to get, the marketing and try to make a hit. But then I think you have to have standalone, just regular pictures of the figure to
Sure.
show people this is what you're
Well,
really
yeah,
getting.
I think we need to see
gotta have
that.
both.
You need
Yeah.
because that's going to alter. And if it alters it, then and then you're banking on people's money to order something, and then the expectations are not what was solicited. That's where there's a problem. 100%, I agree with you. So that's going to be something that they should not do. Why didn't they just have Yoast make? Well, one, Yoast hasn't really done anything yet. Two, it's their own company.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's their own company, bro. Like, they're not related to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like if I started a new company and I was able to source some talent, I wouldn't be like, well, let's make all my ideas go to another company, right? So I think that's why. Now that he's obviously working with people in the business, and we're gonna see what happens. Plus, we haven't seen yet. Like, I don't. Yeah, it's their. I don't know. I just don't know. Like, it's their company. They're getting into the thick of it on their own. I wish them the fucking best. You know what I mean? Let's see how we go. I just want to see what it is in hand, bro. Like, that's where I'm at. When shit comes out in hand, then I can judge fairly, and factor in all that stuff, the price, the materials, the paint apps, like the sculpt. And we want to know. And I know another concern that people are like, oh my God, the outfits look brand new. Well, that's 6 scale, bro. I mean, how many Hot Toys do I buy where I'm like, Jesus, fuck, there's no weathering on any of this, dude. Those Tusken Raiders look, they got cleanly pressed from the laundromat. I mean, they're just, that happens. I would, of course, I want to see things more weathered, more natural looking. I do.
The current 2.0 Terminator weapons, they look just very toyish.
Maybe that's the Rick O'Connell 2.0 they're going to sell you with the seamless
shit.
arms and leathered.
I know. That's a whole different game, dude, but you're not wrong. The 2.0 Terminator's weapons are serious downgrades.
They are. Oh, yeah. Very true. Yep.
Serious downgrades compared to DX10, DX13. I'm like, what the fuck? But the figure's better. I mean, so we're kind of like, but yeah, they've kind of cheapened out on that shit. So I mean, it is what it is, man. Not everything's gonna be great everywhere we look, but I just want to see more shit, dude. I really want to see more shit. So, and I agree. Not for selling, totally, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's gonna be. That's hard, right? Background stuff like that, I don't care. Just as long as you're not altering the product that you are selling or soliciting to people. I don't know, man. Do you know if Factory or Exo is interested in the Ronald Moore Galactica figures? Look, all I'm gonna say, my man, is that is my #1 fucking show. Ronald Moore's Battlestar Galactica. You watch that shit, you don't know what to do with your life when it's over. You're like, fuck, everything else sucks. Sorry, it does. I mean, Battlestar's so fucking good. So I'll just say stay tuned on that, bro. Like, just yeah, dude. Those who know, man. Like, you can like the old stuff. You can like whatever you like. TV shows, whatever. But Battlestar, that shit was a fucking experience, man. It was, man.
It was.
Absolutely was. Yeah, I know. But you
Not
can
better than the first one, dude. Come on.
way
Dude.
better
Come
than
back,
the first
come
one.
back down to fucking earth. What's going on?
Way better than the first one. Sorry.
Crazier.
Way better.
Look, 78 was fun.
It's not. The first one ain't our demo, so
Yeah, like
Come on,
it was,
man. The bridge
fun.
scene. The
Look,
bridge scene of the original
78.
Cylons. They're getting changed.
I don't have a problem with 78 Galactica. It's fun. It was good at the time. It's right there on the cusp of Star Wars. 77 to 78. Totally cool. One season in a shitty movie. Galactica 80. Let's not forget that. But that's not taking it away from it. But Ronald Moore did 4 seasons, the webisodes, right? You got Razor, got a couple good extendeds, followed up with like The Plan and Blood and Chrome, which was kind of its own thing.
Yeah.
You know, then went into like New Caprica, or this Caprica show, which I wasn't a fan of. But my point is, Ronald Moore Galactica is fucking dope, dude. Yeah, they did. They had Edward James Olmos. They had Adama from it. So let's just we'll be seeing stuff like that, bro. So kids, look, I know OG fan, I know you guys love 78 Galactica. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad.
No, not saying that at all.
But
Never with
there you go,
disrespect.
Brian. I like the original more, but I'm old. I get it, bro. I'm younger than you guys. I didn't grow up with 78. But I can also, I've watched it. Of course I do. Katie Sackhoff's awesome, which anyway, I'm not going to talk about that right now. But yes, just stay tuned, man. Just stay tuned for the Ronald Moore stuff and all that. I'm just saying the old one's good, but it was one season. We had a good long arc with Ronald Moore's reimagining all that. Anyway, whatever. I'm
No
digressing.
one gives a shit about that. Can we move on? Everyone's
no
like
bullshit.
78. So you're like, it's still going on. Yeah, but Ryan.
More people
Let
care
it go,
about
man.
the 2003 than the 70s.
Do you know?
bro.
Are you listening? Can you?
The
Are those
70s,
headphones
man.
working?
Look,
Can you hear yourself?
You're stuck on shit from
The
the
Mafia,
70s,
I know
man.
what you like. They took Starbucks, they made her a female, they fucked it
Oh, you know
all
what?
up.
I didn't
but
mind.
you're like,
I
that's
didn't
the
mind.
greatest thing they did today.
It's the greatest thing they've done,
Come on,
man.
man.
I didn't mind that Starbucks was a
78,
female in the
that's like
reboot
original.
because that was
Someone tried
before
to like
all
the
the
owner,
that was.
man.
But dude, that
Come
was
on.
before the like forced pandering stuff, man. Like,
Yeah, it was.
it really was. And I was like, oh, and when I saw her in the miniseries, I was like, okay, I can get behind it. I can get behind it, bro.
It's a good series.
It is good.
It is.
And I know
They did it well.
70.
They could have ruined it. They could have. They elevated it. They made
did.
it their own. I'll give you that. But you're talking like one of the kids. Dude. Just stop it.
That's fair. You're talking like one of the elders. I'm with you. Like, it's
Gen
just one
Z, am
thing
I
that we're
right?
Right. What up, Oilers? How you doing, man? I'm here to see what people have to say about the Hot Toys releasing blank bodies with chrome finishes. We always wanted them to sell
Rewind.
accessories and parts. I know, that's funny. Well, I'm getting it. So, but you want to know about it, dude? That was 2 hours ago, brother. Appreciate you coming in, though. I do appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us, dude. Hobie's saying this is what the stream and community is about. We all had disagreements, but we came together in the end. Great job, Mafia. Very fair stream. Look, we fuck with each other. I'll tell you this, bro. There is absolutely no fucking reason that anybody in this community, whether it's YouTube, whether it's just social media, whether it's just any collectors in 1/6 scale, there should be no fucking reason to where it would come to like we would be like, fuck you, man. Like over fucking toys.
over a doll.
Like, because it's just I grew up. I don't know if it's because I grew up in a different era, or I just grew up like I had a lot of rough in and outs in life and troubles. I know what real fights are. I know what real confrontations are. This ain't it, bro. This is fun, right? We can riff on each other. I just try to be respectful to everybody. Especially companies that want to come on and talk and share, with the community. That's just respect right there. You're not in the shadows. You're coming out saying, hey, this is what we're doing. This is who we are. We're listening to some feedback. Hi, we're not perfect. That goes to everybody, fucking Inart, Hot Toys, Caustic, everybody. I appreciate everybody coming around. I do. So when it comes to this stuff, yeah, we can riff on each other. We can poke fun. We can talk some shit. That's what we do. But at the end of the day, it's not going to stop us from like, Mario, catch me outside, Mafia. That's right. Like, I'm like, come on, bro. Like, it's fucking toys. Let's have fun. Life's short. This ain't real, man. I joke about it in Discord. I was like, nothing is real, but it's not. It's like it's fun. It's a hobby. We're into it. We're passionate. It's fucking fun, bro. It's a fun time, and I wish nothing for the best for everybody. Companies, collectors, people, humans. Fuck, man. Let's have some fun. This should be an escape, and we can talk and we can have fun, and we can fucking rub each other the wrong way sometimes. Call each other old. Call each other young. I get it. New Battlestar's better than the old. We're never gonna see eye to eye on that, but we're still buddies, so it doesn't matter. If anybody is seriously warring over a toy, congrats. You have a very, very comfortable life. It's all first world problems and good, clean, and sometimes dirty fun. Yeah, brother. That's what I'm saying, bro. So I get it, man. People do get their feelings and disrespectful really fast in the age of social media. They call it passion. No, they call it never been punched in the face. Is what that is. And that's a whole nother discussion, because social media just gives people that anonymity, the brazen, or like, I can say whatever I want. Well, if you grow up in that era, maybe, but it's not right. So anyway, other than that, guys, I think we're probably gonna wrap, dude. Sinister says stop crapping on figures, CT, just because you missed them.
Listen, I'll take him. And who's the other one there? Get off my lawn. It's not get off my lawn. It's get off my cloud, dude. Get off my. There's a little bit of a difference. That's the disgruntled old guy. I'm not quite there, but also that. But it's more. But also get off my cloud, dude. This is. You're not even buying this shit, Doc. And you're crying the fucking loudest. That's my point. The guy who's not buying it, clearly not gonna fucking cry the loudest always in this community.
Sometimes,
fucking dude, get off my fucking cloud. I'm buying it. All right.
Get off my cloud. Hey, listen, there's a saying, right? The vocal minority is usually the loudest.
Get off my plane.
That's right. Harrison Ford, Air Force One.
There you go.
Fucking A, bro. I still feel bad for the live in-art girl and the figure falling apart
hold on.
The stream. Yeah, that was
Where's
funny.
my Bazam?
Listen, Justice.
Oh, he screwed you, bro.
No, he's not going to screw me. Bring the picture up. Where's my Bazam?
Bro, I gotta go. Can we
bring up Bazam?
Can we talk about Shazam next week?
Hit the fucking button. Bring up Bazam.
Oh my god, I gotta go. I'm fucking. Where do I even find this
Another
guy?
great thing. He doesn't want to talk about it.
Where do I? Okay, listen. I told you.
Villainy. It's one of the more solid figures coming out.
All right.
I thought y'all were saying Shazam at first. I'm like, they dropped the Shazam?
That's what I thought.
Yeah. All I'm seeing. How the fuck do I spell this guy's fucking name?
Oh my god.
SHAZAM exclamation mark.
It's not VISAM.
It's VIZAM.
Oh my god.
VIZAM.
This fucking turd. Okay, sorry.
What?
You got me irritated because I gotta go. I love you, man. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up.
On a high note, man. Wait till you see this guy.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right.
They keep coming.
I brought him up.
Listen,
I brought him up.
275.
He looks very happy.
Same thing.
I know.
Same deal. Too much. I agree.
I know.
These American figures, I agree. Even the sideshow stuff is priced too high. But I use my points. I use what I got. Get him at $200. Coming home. He looks good, man. He looks cool. These guys are gonna look good. I'm very happy to have him.
He does look cool, man. He looks.
Sure they have
cool.
joints too. I'm sure they have exposed joints. Not quite in art quality for some of you 6-scale fucking snobs out there. But hey, there's Damn and the gang, Scum and Villainy. That's how I fucking roll, motherfucker. Scum and Villainy.
He's the happiest Scum and Villainy character in that whole picture. He's like the only one smiling. He's like, "Hey guys, where's the blue milk?"
You have all these, right?
They're all coming home, baby. They
All
are.
right. I don't know because I don't even remember because they had the scum and villainy is a weird line, right? Some of it's fucking the cantina, and then some of it's Jabba's. I am weird. Some of it's Jabba's palace, right?
Come on.
Hey, don't we have to kind of be weird when we argue about fucking dolls and have them surrounding us? Look, anyway. But yeah, I don't know the order. I really don't know the order of these things, of like what's coming out, what's already out. Listen, you know what? If CT wants to have that card, Hobie, he can. I will.
Yeah, man. You got Bazam, you got Spaghetti Rook, you got Wolf, you got Tessa, you got Klaatu, you got Kit Haba, you got Bib Fortuna.
What are you fucking reading from the Necronomicon? You're like,
buy these things.
Like, what the fuck are you?
He's closing the demon portal.
Buy them.
That's pretty good.
That's what I heard.
Hey, yeah, and by the way, there's 13 total, and like my boy Toyvox just pointed out, only 12 coming home because that 13th one is the one that eluded a lot. Greedo's fucking cousin or whatever, right? But 13 strong, man. This was not a cheap line. $2,400, dude. $2,400 Sideshow squeezed out of us between this and the other scum and villainy figures that were before it. So
when you have them all together, they look good. They really look good. Second brother has them, and they look great.
Yeah, man. You gotta, complete
they
the
look
line.
great.
That's all I'm after.
Here you
man.
go. Here it is.
Yeah. See? God damn it. That's what I'm talking about, people.
Nah, dude, I'm with you, bro. These look fucking great.
Yeah.
They look good.
Of course,
Dead
in
by
art's
Dawn.
better.
Hell yeah.
Of course, in art's better. I'm not, losing my mind, but Sideshow's doing it.
Yeah.
No one else is, not even Hot Toys.
Yeah.
So I got to go with these guys.
Right, so you gotta
and
go.
that's
No, I
kind
totally
of the
get
theme
it.
of the night. I got to go with the guys who are making it. That's it. It's that simple. I hope for the best, but I support every line I want, and I buy the stuff I want that I like. I don't care what you guys think.
No, I'm with you, bro. And you know what? I'm really happy
And I
that
mean that
Sideshow's
most-
doing these.
Yeah.
I am. I think this is really fucking cool. I can't afford it. Whether I had,
If I didn't have the
or
points,
space.
I wouldn't.
You
I
know?
wouldn't pay $275 for each of these either. I couldn't get them all at that price. Thank God I have rewards and points and stuff to throw at these to get them down to 200. It took a lot of purchasing of other things, but
Charlie.
it is what it is, and I feel this way about Battlestar Galactica. Hopefully, I can get something out of that and hope for the best. So,
Hell yeah, man.
Battlestar.
No, come on, Hector. I gotta go. We don't want to start this one again. No, I'm kidding.
damn, he looks good, man. I don't care, man.
Nah, he looks cool, bro. He does, man. He does. And sorry I didn't really bring him up sooner. It's just we had a lot to talk about tonight.
No,
I didn't mean to
it's all good,
ignore it, but holy crap, man. So pretty good, man. Pretty good, guys. I appreciate y'all tuning in and hanging out with us and chatting, and we keep it light, man. And I kid with all you guys at the end of the day. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just fun. And a lot of people I'm bitching about are people in Discord. They're friends, but still, goddamn trolls.
And
now.
And
First off the white.
we actually like Doc. I know it doesn't seem
From the outside looking in, probably not. But
we actually we like Doc. That's all I'm saying. Let's move on.
he looks like an AI version of Doc Smizzle. There you go. That one's great, man. Insufferable. I did say that, but I didn't say you. It's funny that you're equating that to you, Doc. Because I meant it. But I love you anyway, man. Anyway, dude, we're probably gonna wrap, dude. Do I have anything going on tomorrow? Good question. I might do a Sunday show tomorrow. The thing is, I'd like to, but I don't know yet. And the thing is I've got some good ideas, but eventually those will kind of run out. So I may do something tomorrow. I may not. All I can say is just stay tuned, guys. I know that's not the best fucking answer, but I don't know.
You heard it here first, folks. Series finale tomorrow.
Possibly. I know, Doc. I'm just fucking with you, man. It's all good, dude. I'll see you guys in the Discord. You guys can come hang out with us if you'd like. It's always fun. Well, not always, but yeah, I'm a great fucking salesman. But it is fun. We still have fun, man. We still have fun. General chat's good. A lot of people just chatting all the time in there, talking, typing. Or you can come hang
We
out
need
with us in there.
Hot Toys back. You know, they need to start dropping the releases, and we need to get back into we're kind of like, this is where we get, like I said, to bring this full circle. Every year we get crazy like this. We get super picky, and we get like this once Hot Toys doesn't give us all the love that we need and attention. So they'll be coming back, right? Get your wallets ready.
Right.
Yeah,
And hey, man, Blitzway, thank God for delays, right?
hey, listen, we're gonna, there's gonna be so much shit, dude.
Yeah.
The Marvel train and the Star Wars hasn't even fucking left the station yet, dude. It's we're gonna have a lot of fucking problems. Hector, maybe you'll get a break in DC,
I will.
but
I will.
No.
Don't worry.
well, yeah,
Once Doomsday hits and Star Wars hits, forget it. There's nothing coming out for DC. What, Man of Tomorrow in like
You
a
got
year
Conan.
and a half?
Yeah.
You got.
Oh yeah, as far as hot
I mean,
toys
yeah, I
goes,
mean, it's like
Supergirl.
DC stuff is really,
Supergirl.
you know, yeah.
Wonder
Series
Woman.
premiere and series finale in the same show. Hell yeah, dude. No, because I don't know. We're in this like Schrodinger's thing. I don't know. Like maybe I'll stream tomorrow. I'm not sure yet, brother. I'm not sure. But other than that, Jay, you got anything you want to kind of chime in on about? Plug anything?
I went to Comic-Con today and had a great conversation with George Takei, and it was amazing.
my.
Yeah. Oh my.
I had to
Yes,
say it.
It was great. He was amazing. Amazing. Met him. Yeah, it was fucking amazing. It was a great con, real good con. I'm tired of shit.
No, I know, and I appreciate you coming, dude, and like hanging out tonight. I know you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna be at the con. I'm running a little late." I'm like, I appreciate it though, like showing up and hanging, and
It was great. Thank you for
But-
having me. Yeah, man, it's dope.
No, dude, always, man, always. Yeah, dude. Well, so March, it should have been earlier, dude. I'll end on this note. It should have been earlier, but yeah, we're probably gonna see Reeve. Probably soon. It's supposed to be March, but fuck, it might get pushed to April. I don't know.
I feel like people have been telling me next week for like 2 months now.
I know. I'm just telling you personally because I talked to these guys. It should have been sooner,
Right.
but I don't know what's going on. There's all sorts of backstage shit that goes on in these things with
No
licensing.
one's getting
and
out of this
approvals.
alive.
No one is getting out of this fucking alive, man. Never. So, no, I appreciate all you guys, man. Everybody here, going crazy, man. When we don't get our dolls, I mean, it happens, bro. It happens, man. But you guys have a good rest of your week. Safe weekend, man. Say hello to your loved ones. All that good shit. Be kind to each other. And maybe we'll be on tomorrow. I don't know. I'm always bad at ending these shows. You think I'd know by now after doing this shit for years? So Hector, just.
Look, listen, just because we're crying over dollies doesn't mean we're less of men, because that means we're men because we're men. All right. So collect what you like, no matter what man tells you what to do, because we are men. And remember, release the freeze.